Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Ralph Engelstead Arena here in Thief River Falls. We have the Section 8A girls basketball semifinals for you here on this Tuesday night. The winner of this first matchup will represent the East subsection in the Section 8A championship later this week. It's between the Fosston Greyhounds and the Cass Lake Bena Panthers. Wyatt Morrell, Chris Fee on site, as is Bo Melby, as we get ready for a doubleheader coming your way here this evening. Both of these teams having great seasons. The number 4 seed, the Cass Lake Bena Panthers, upset Northholm Killier over the weekend in the quarterfinals to get to this game. They also won an opening round game over Monoman Waban 46-29. They're 17-11 on the year. They went 8-4 against Section 8A opponents in the regular season. That earned them the number 4 seed. And like we said, they were able to then upset the top-seeded Mustangs in the quarterfinals 55-50 just a couple days ago. As for Fosston, they had a great game in the semifinals here as well of the subsection. But before that, they got an opening round win over Bagley 78-26. They're the number 2 seed in the east side of this subsection. And then they beat the 3 seed, Fertile Beltrami, in the quarterfinals 43-35. That was a 14-0 second half run, and then they were able to hang on and win after Fertile Beltrami tried to make a comeback. So that was a heck of a game as well. These two teams match up pretty evenly against each other. Fosston 23-3 on the year, and they are the exact opposite of Cass Lake Bena. They want to slow things down, keep it low scoring, manage the pace. Cass Lake Bena, they definitely want to speed you up a little bit, get you going like that. So there's no question it's going to be a battle of opposites here tonight. Fosston, the third best defense in Class A in points per game against. Cass Lake Bena, one of the better offenses in the area as well. They average a total of 63 points per game and have had some really high outputs this year. So that's what you need to know, a little bit about each team. We did get a chance to talk with both head coaches, so we'll have that for you here on the Riverview Health pregame show. We'll get you a draft scoreboard update, and we will also have a look at the Knapp Crooks and Welding Machine starting lineup. So all that and more will be coming your way here from the Ralph before we tip off at 6 o'clock here this evening. So we'll take our first break. When we come back, you'll hear from the head coach of Cass Lake Bena. That's Martin Wynn. They're the defending Section 8A champions from a year ago. He'll give us his thoughts on how the season's gone, what they need to do tonight, and much, much more. You're listening to the Riverview Health pregame show, Section 8A girls basketball. It's the semifinals on this Tuesday night, and we'll be back right after this.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Fix it, do it, remodel it, and improve it with the help of Crookston Hardware Hank. They have everything you need from electrical to plumbing supplies, paint, stain, and paint supplies, power and hand tools, housewares, and things to fix up and clean up. Crookston Hardware Hank carries seasonal items, shovels, rakes, grills, bird feeders, bird seed, pet food, and much more. For home projects, repairs, and more, shop Crookston Hardware Hank, University Avenue in Crookston.
You've got a lot more going for you with Hank Hardware Hank.
Happy Joe's in Crookston has some grand news. Our buffet is back. Come grab all your favorites, including our pizza, pasta, and breadsticks, plus more. Buffet is open 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Happy Joe's. Good times to be together.
Tradition, your sports leader. The voice of the Valley since 1948. 1260 AM, KROX Crookston.
And welcome back inside the Riverview Health pregame show. Now joined with the head coach of Cass Lake, Bena Martin Wind. And coach, you've been in these games before. You were here last year. You ended up winning the section. This time of the year, what does it take to win?
Just heart. I mean, not giving up, never settling. I mean, these girls this year, I mean, we have 11 losses, and as soon as playoffs hit, something just clicked, and they're fighting every single day, every game. And I mean, we seen it against Northome as we took out the number 1 seed, and they just fought, and it's just awesome to see. Yeah, I mean, you talk about that game against Northome. You played them in the regular season, and they took it to you. I mean, that's just the reality. And then you come around and you beat them like that. So are you going to use that kind of a similar message going into this game, knowing you also lost to Fosston in the regular season? I mean, doesn't really mean a whole lot now. Yeah, I just told the girls the seeding doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter what seed you are. I mean, I always tell them, talk about it as March Madness. Anything can happen, you know. And I just told them is yeah, they were a better team than us during the season, but all we have to do is be the better team today. And that's just kind of what we've been talking about the last couple of days. So. There's no question you two kind of play opposite styles. They're not afraid to slow it down. You like to speed things up. So how important is it to try and play at your pace tonight? It's the same thing with Northome. I mean, they like to run and gun, and we slowed it down a little bit to our speed. And same thing with Fosston. If we can get them sped up a little bit, they do not like it. And that's kind of our big task today, is just to try to get them. They're really disciplined, really good coaching, and just so we can get them at our speed. And even if we slow it down on offense, but defensively try to speed them up, I think that's where the key of the game plan is today. And then you always have a nice crowd usually when you play in these kind of games. I'm sure that's always nice, not just for you, but for the girls to know the community is behind them. Oh yeah, our res and all our work sites gave everyone the get off at 3 o'clock today so they can get up to the game, pick up their kids and get up to the game. So it was really awesome when I seen that memo come out today, and just want to thank everyone who's on their way up today. Appreciate the time, Coach. Best of luck. Thank you. Well, that is the head coach of Cass Lake, Bena Martin Wind. Appreciate his time here in the pregame show as they get ready to try and defend their Section 8A championship from a year ago. 17-11 on the year. And again, they met Fosston once in the regular season. It was actually 2 weeks ago on a Tuesday. So they lost 2 weeks ago exactly to date, 64-51. But they did upset the Mustangs, who they lost to in the regular season as well. And they were able to turn that around here in postseason play, so they'll try and do the same today also. We will take another break. When we come back, we will hear from Fosston's coach, Kelly Viken. That'll be next. You're listening to the Riverview Health pregame show here on KROX.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Hello, this is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community Crookston. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services that we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute short stay and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. Please know how very proud Benedictine Living Community of Crookston is to serve our community.
Hi, I'm TJ Oshie here at Marvin Headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota. The Lake Town way of life is appealing to so many people.
We've got a thriving school system, coffee shops, breweries, restaurants, and hockey is the hub of our community. We're probably the last place left in Minnesota where hockey is actually free.
The way Marvin supports the town supports Marvin is awesome.
There's opportunities for you, work hard, self-educate. The sky's the limit here at Marvin.
Help support Crookston Youth Hockey. The Crookston Blue Line Club works hard to improve youth hockey, and club investments help keep the hockey program costs down. The Blue Line Club has paid for equipment, liability insurance, MAHA registration fees, Mite Park and Rec fees, and USA Hockey membership fees. The Crookston Blue Line Club also pays tournament entry fees, home tournament expenses, and website development and maintenance. For more information, contact any Blue Line Club member. Please help support Crookston Youth Hockey.
Welcome back inside the Riverview pregame show. Now joined with Kelly Veekin, the head coach of Fosston. And Coach, what'd you like from your team's win against Fertile the other day?
You know, when things got tight there after they made their run in the second half, I thought we kept our composure. We had Tess Manicky step up and hit a couple of big free throws crunch time after she had missed the previous two, and we were up by one. She knocked them both down, gave us a 3-point lead. And then we came down and got a stop, and then I think we got an and one with Caitlin Vesidal. And that's kind of where we took control back of the game.
You look at Cass Lake, Bena, they like to play a different style, certainly, and I know they're going to probably try and speed things up. So how important is it to stay within yourself and control the pace?
Well, we need to try and play our type of basketball, and that's controlled. We want to run our offense until we get a good look. They're probably going to try and press us, three-quarter press that they run, and try to speed the game up. We need to be patient with that. We need to be smart and look to attack when we break it, but yet be patient, take our time breaking the ball.
How important is a quick start in these kinds of games?
You know, it's always important, especially with a team like Cass Lake who can go out and hit some threes in many buckets in a row, and next thing you know, it's a 9-0 run. So we have to play sound defense, we have to control the pace, and we have to contest and rebound. I know against Northholm, I believe Cass Lake really out-rebounded Northholm, and that really hurt Northholm as well.
Appreciate the time. Best of luck, Coach.
Thank you.
Well, that is the head coach of the Fosston Greyhounds, Kelly Veekin. Appreciate his time here in the pregame show as they get ready to take on the Panthers. And again, what a season it's been for Fosston. They boast the third best scoring defense in all of Class A, giving up just 33.5 points per game. They gave up just 35 in their game against Fertile Beltrami on Saturday. They beat the Panthers in the regular season, giving up just 51. They won that one 64-51. So there's no question this is a team that is built on defense. They like to slow the pace. The exact opposite of what Cass Lake Bena likes to do. They like to run and gun, get up and down the court, so that'll be the interesting thing to keep an eye on. But, yeah, it should be a fun one here tonight. Looking forward to seeing who will represent the East in 8A in the section championship on Friday. So there you go. That's what both coaches had to say. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll get into our draft scoreboard update, let you know what else is going on tonight. Really not a ton as far as playoff basketball goes this evening, but we'll tell you about that. We'll give you the Knapp Crooks and Welding Machine starting lineups, and the opening tip right around 7 o'clock here this evening as well. You're listening to the Riverview pregame show of Section 8A girls basketball here at the Ralph Engelstad Arena, and we'll be back with more coming up right after this.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Hello, this is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community Crookston. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services that we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute, short stay, and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute, short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. Please know how very proud Benedictine Living Community of Crookston is to serve our community.
From early morning to the last thing before bed, light powers your day. And every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. Choose LED bulbs. You'll use 75% less energy, and because they last so long, you may never have to change them again. Whether it's bright light for the bathroom or a soft, warm touch in the family room, LEDs do it all. See how Otter Tail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED. LED lighting, the smart way to light your life.
Society, winning has come to mean everything. If winning comes at the expense of good sportsmanship.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Hello, this is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community Crookston. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services that we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute, short stay, and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute, short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. Please know how very proud Benedictine Living Community of Crookston is to serve our community.
Hi, I'm TJ Yoshi here at Marvin Headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota.
The Lake Town way of life is appealing to so many people.
We've got a thriving school system, coffee shops, breweries, restaurants, and hockey is the hub of our community. We're probably the last place left in Minnesota where hockey is actually free.
The way Marvin supports the town supports Marvin is awesome.
There's opportunities for you, work hard, self-educate. The sky's the limit here at Marvin.
Help support Crookston Youth Hockey. The Crookston Blue Line Club works hard to...
And we are back now here from Ralph Engelstead Arena as we continue the Riverview Health pregame show, Section 8A girls basketball on this Tuesday night. It's time now for Draft Sports Bar and Grill Scoreboard Update, brought to you by Draft Sports Bar and Grill in Crookston. Buy one burger, get the second $3 off every Tuesday night over there at Drafts. Then, of course, tomorrow it is Sampler Wednesday. So if you're interested in stopping on out tomorrow, maybe can't do it tonight, too short a notice, you could certainly do it tomorrow night as well. They're open 6 days a week, Monday being the exception. Any questions, give them a call at 218-281-1183. It's Draft Sports Bar and Grill in Crookston. Well, earlier today, the Minnesota Twins, they got to win 7-6 over Baltimore in preseason baseball. Coming up here tonight, like we said on the video stream, you got Cass Lake, Bena, and Fosston.
For all of
in
your
one
automotive
Section 8A
service needs, call
semifinal. This is the East Subsection Championship. Following the conclusion of this game, we'll have the West Subsection Championship as Badger Greenbush-Middle River will take on Goodridge Grygla. That'll tip off around 7:45. And then we've got the 8AA tournament that was supposed to be going on tonight. That's been moved to tomorrow, and that's because the Detroit Lakes boys team has a playoff game tonight. You know, those games are played over at DL, and I guess they didn't have the schedule quite figured out, so they had to make that adjustment, and they'll play tomorrow now instead. That's Perm and Dilworth, Glendon Felton, and then in another semifinal, it's Thief River Falls and Wadena Deer Creek. The UMC baseball team, they're down in Florida, taking on Florida Tech. That's a 5 p.m. start time, so they got underway a little under an hour ago. And then on KROX Radio tonight, for those interested, we got the Minnesota Wild as they host Calgary. The Wild, red hot lately, have been just having a fantastic season as of late, especially as they look to make a playoff push. They'll host Calgary 6:45. The pregame show 7 o'clock is the drop of the puck there from the XL Energy Center. And then the Minnesota Timberwolves, can't forget about them. They're hosting Philadelphia. That is a 6:30 start time from the Target Center. So that's a look at the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update, brought to you by Draft Sports Bar and Grill in Crookston. And again, Section 8A girls basketball here from the Ralph tonight. And the winner of these two games will represent each side in the Section 8A championship on Friday night. We'll also have that game on the video stream as well. And one last time for those maybe that didn't catch the beginning of the pregame show, these two teams did meet in the regular season, and it was Fosston coming away with the win 64-51. However, Cass Lake Bena, they've already avenged one loss from the regular season here in the postseason, and they'll look to do the same here in this matchup as well. The two teams are about to get ready for the national anthem. Then we'll have the starting lineups introduced and the opening tip here from the Ralph after that. So we'll take our final break. This has been the Riverview Health pregame show here on the KROX live stream, and Section 8A girls basketball with a trip to the section championship on the line will be coming up next. The stage is set, the lights are bright, and all we got to do now is watch the action unfold. So we'll be back with just that right after this here on the KROX live stream.
Maralt's Home Furnishings in Fosston is your appliance, furniture, electronic, and flooring expert. They're proud to have served Fosston and the surrounding area for over 50 years. They're committed to offering you top-name brands like Whirlpool, FlexSteel, Spring Air, and Congolium for kitchen and laundry appliances, bedroom and living room furniture, flooring, and mattresses. Come in and experience personalized one-on-one service by their exceptional sales staff and meet new owners Mike and Michelle Kerfman. Create your perfect home at your one-stop shop where they sell the best, Maralt's Home Furnishings in downtown Fosston. Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts in Fosston has a little bit of everything, and they provide great hometown service. You can have your prescriptions filled and delivered to your home or go through the drive-through window for quick pickups. Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts also has a very nice selection of gift items for any occasion, including a variety of home decor, toys, kitchen items, personal care products, and a nice assortment of apparel. Stop in and see all the great merchandise they sell. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7:30, Saturday 8:30 to 3, and closed on Sundays. Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts in downtown Fosston. Stop by Lapeer Oil Company East and West in Fosston and fill your vehicle up. They carry Marathon gasoline and diesel. Feeling a little hungry? Check out their specials and their deli. Monday and Friday, they offer daily soups. Tuesday and Thursday specials is tacos. On Wednesday, stop in at Lapeer Oil Company and enjoy a fantastic pizza buffet. Check Lapeer Oil Company's Facebook page to get updates and all their specials. Headed to the lake to go fishing? They carry a nice selection of bait as well. Lapeer Oil Company East and West in Fosston would like to wish area teams best of luck.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Minnesota high school sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Fix it, do it, remodel it, and improve it with the help of Crookston Hardware Hank. They have everything you need from electrical to plumbing supplies, paint, stain, and paint supplies, power and hand tools, housewares, and things to fix up and clean up. Crookston Hardware Hank carries seasonal items, shovels, rakes, grills, bird feeders, bird seed, pet food, and much more. For home projects, repairs, and more, shop Crookston Hardware Hank, University Avenue in Crookston.
You've got a lot more going for you with Hank, Hardware Hank.
Happy Joe's in Crookston has some grand news. Our buffet is back. Come grab all your favorites, including our pizza, pasta, and breadsticks, plus more. Buffet is open 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Happy Joe's, good times to be together.
Tradition, your sports leader. The voice of the Valley since 1948. 1260 AM, KROX Crookston.
And we are back now here at the Ralph here in Thief River Falls. Time now for the Napa Crookston Welding Machine starting lineups, brought to you by Napa Crookston Welding Machine. For all your automotive needs, stop by Napa Crookston Welding Machine. They have what you need. Make sure that battery will start the first time every time. If it's something smaller, they can take care of that as well. For Cass Lake Bena, they are the visitors, 17 and 11, the number 4 seed in the east side of this 8A bracket, coached by Martin Wind. In numerical order, they go 7th grader number 3, Rihanna Staples Fairbanks, sophomore number 13, Alexia Rose, junior number 14, Alyssa Wright, sophomore number 21, Gabrielle Finday, and then 8th grader Anika Wynn, number 23. So no seniors in their starting lineup. For Fosston, coached by Kelly Viken, and they are 23-3. Junior number 1, Brinley Mallon, junior number 3, Vanessa Johnson, senior number 4, Caitlin Vesseldahl, senior number 21, Kinsley Dupong, and freshman number 22, Lexi Mallon. So there you go. With the Greyhounds going right to left across your screen. Cass Lake Bena left to right. They're the visitors on the scoreboard. The Greyhounds are the home team. They win the tip. Kind of odd tip, but up ahead right away. Lexi Mallon will lay it in for 2, and it's a quick 2-0 start. Brindley Mallon with a beautiful find up ahead, and the freshman was able to finish it off. So we mentioned all pregame. Fosston wants to maybe take their time, be committed to their offense, but then they come out and they're able to get a quick layup, and now a bad pass here by the Panthers, and it's stolen away. So quick start for the Greyhounds up ahead into the front court. A little 2-3 zone here for the Panthers. So Mallon will control it up top, pass it over to Dupong. Had a big game against Fertile Beltrami over the weekend to help get him here. She gets it back. She hit a couple of threes in that one. Down into the corner here. Now they skip one back up top. Brindley Mallon attacking in. She passed to Johnson. The pass got tipped. Up there at the top is Rose up against this zone. Over onto the baseline. Vesseldahl kicks it out. Open is Dupong for 3. It's online, and it's good. And a quick 5-0 start for the Greyhounds. Now the senior Dupong able to splash that one home, and we'll see how the Panthers respond now after a little bit of a slower start here on the wing with it. And looking to find her teammate is Wright. Driving to the rim, a little up and under. Too strong there by Wynn, and the rebound pulled in by Vesseldahl. Up ahead. Here's Lexi Mallon with it on the wing. Cutting is Vesseldahl. She'll get it. Stop, kick out. They work it around to Johnson. Moving the ball well against this zone early on. Lexi Mallon lets the baseline jumper fly. The freshman's off the mark. Offensive rebound, though. Back out another one on the lane. Whoa, that was way too strong. A third offensive try now after another rebound. Vesseldahl is fouled there by Wright, and she'll go to the line to shoot 2. It's all Greyhounds here in the first minute and 40 seconds of this one. A couple of offensive rebounds there. And you couldn't have drew up a better start if you're coach Kelly Viken. A free throw up here for Vesseldahl. Hits the front of the rim and drops in. She's the third different Greyhound to already score here in this game. Get ready for the second one. That's also good. 2 for 2 trips, 7-0. We'll see if the Panthers can settle in. They got a lot of youth. We mentioned that no seniors in their starting lineup or in their main rotation. Well, now there's an errant bounce pass there, and Mallon's got the steal. They were trying to get it to Wright, and just too much on that one from Rose. Up ahead, the Greyhounds almost gave it back, but now they'll reset. Again, if Fosston gets a lead, they love to take their time, bleed that clock. Into the elbow, inside to Mallon. Nice little up and under, 2 more, and Coach Wynn needs a timeout. I don't blame him. 30-second timeout, a 9-0 Greyhounds start. 2 more for Lexi Mallon, and wow, 9-0. We'll take a 30-second break. When we come back, we'll have 15:50 to go in the first half. You're listening to Section 8A Girls Basketball on the KROX live stream. And I guess we'll keep it right here. So 15:52 to go, 9-0 Greyhounds in front. And the timeout. Driving in here with the runner as we're back and off the mark with that shot there. It was a good look, but the Greyhounds pull down the rebound on the win miss. Up ahead, pounce here onto the wing to Dupong. She knocked down 1-3 already into Vesseldahl. Wow, no shy trigger there. Missed the shot. Got it back and lays it in for 2 more. The Greyhounds just relentless on the glass. It's 11-0 Fosston. If Cass Lake Bena doesn't get things together quickly here, this is going to really get ugly early. Driving in, that floater blocked by Vesseldahl, just sending that one away, as that was Rose trying to put up the little floater. They'll stay here with the Panthers, and Rose will go over to take it out. As Rose will fire one into the corner, taking it here is Fine Day between the legs. Kick it back out. Nothing coming easy right now for Cass Lake Bena. Onto the wing. Here's Wright. Works one over here to Staples Fairbanks. Passes one a little bit further down back to Fine Day. Now with it there was Wind. Another nice little take and a bump, and a foul going to be called on Johnson here, as driving down that left side and getting the contact was Rose. So the sophomore will head to the line and have an opportunity here to give the Panthers their first points of the game. Well, the first free throw is up and in there for the sophomore, so that makes it 11-1. And that puts an end to the 11-0 start that the Greyhounds had. Here comes the second one. That's also nothing but nets, so that's big time there for Cass Lake Bena. We'll see if that settles them down a little bit. Here's a little bit of pressure, but it didn't look like everybody was on the same page, so the Greyhounds break that easy enough. And again, I would be shocked if Cass Lake Bena doesn't try to speed things up. Vesseldahl to the rim again, got it blocked. Another offensive rebound as Manicky, who subbed into the game, was able to get that one. Johnson's out with her first foul. Renly Mallon inside now. Lexi Mallon passing back out of that. Onto the wing. The junior passes one over here to Manicky, and another nice skip pass. Got to move it quick against this zone. Mallon doesn't look to shoot a ton. Missed that one on the elbow. Tracks down her offensive rebound again, and then Lexi Mallon had it knocked away. It'll stay with the Greyhounds. So that's at least 4 or 5 offensive rebounds already in the first 4 minutes of this game. And now one in here to Vesseldahl, and they'll reset their offense. Oh, that was a beautiful play. Open three, and it's nothing but net for Dupont. They set that up to perfection, and the seniors got her second three already here in the opening half. Fosston now a 14-2 lead. Their student section down to the right there on the screen, getting loud, making it tough right now for the Panthers to get anything going offensively. Pass comes over to Staples Fairbanks. She'll pass one off here to Wind. Here's Rose now, and she'll get into that little mid-range game that she likes off the glass and in for two. They needed that badly. That's all 4 now for the sophomore Alexia Rose. Back the other way, quick shot by Vesseldahl off the mark, and another rebound and a foul here as Lexi Mallon will head to the line to shoot 2 more. And the Panthers just getting beat on the glass right now. That's the main difference in this game so far. As the first personal, they're going to get fine day for that one. Second team foul, so freshman Lexi Mallon did not start every game this year, but later in the season they've put her into that rotation. She misses the first free throw here, and she's been doing a nice job inside for the Greyhounds. Here comes the second free throw. She'll try and split the pair and do just that. They're 3 of 4 as a team now at the free throw line here in this opening half. 13-18 to play. Now here come the Panthers once again into the front court, passed off here by Fine Day. And now with it, here's Rose again, trying to get back to that spot. Side steps around the defense. The floater was left short. It was a decent look. Dupont clears the miss. Kinsley Dupont, the senior, up ahead. Just 3 seniors on this Greyhounds roster, so they're fairly young as well. There's a pass inside. Vesseldahl, ooh, tried to go high-low, but there just wasn't enough space. It was knocked away. That's a good defensive play there by Wright. Back in transition. Rose to the rim. Through the contact, no call. Off of Fosston, it will stay here with Cass Lake Bena. Again, easy transition points. Buckets at the rim. That's definitely what the Panthers are going to need to try and do to slowly climb their way back into this game. Right now, having a tough time doing just that. It helps when you get stops, and they weren't getting any stops in the first couple of minutes, but now they've started to. Here's Staples Fairbanks with it. Man-to-man defense here for Fosston. That's the way they like to play. That's a 3, and that was way off the mark there. Too much on it from Fine Day. Greyhounds had the rebound. Now it's loose. Popped back up. Vesseldahl was able to get to it and get it into the hands of Brinley Mallon. Up ahead onto the corner there to Manicky. Back up top. Now pass goes inside. Beautiful ball movement as they continue to work it around the 2-3 zone. Dupong's open again. That would have been number 3 already here in the first half and missed it. And trying to sell a little bit of contact there to the face, but unable to get the call was Rose, so she'll come back up into the front court. Nice little Sutter step. She's good again to the rim, has not been finishing. She misses another one. And there with the rebound once again are the Greyhounds. That time it was Dupont up ahead to Lexi Mallon. She'll stop there on the wing to Vesseldahl. Kick it back out, and they'll work it around a little bit, but there's a turnover. That's what the Panthers want to do right there. Staples Fairbanks has it. 7th grader going to pull up into that little jumper. Oh, nobody can make right now for the Panthers. That's another miss and another Fosston rebound. They got a 15-4 lead, and it's never really been in question. They scored the first 11 points of the game. Now a extended version of this 2-3 zone for the Panthers. Give them a little bit of a different look. They're just not going to guard Dupont, and I can't understand why. Another one's in, and Coach Wind, he's kind of got his hands in the air as if to say, What are we doing? Kinsley Dupont, 3 threes for the senior, and it's 18-4. That is the one person you always got to know where she is on the court for this Fosston team. Very good shooter. She's got half of the team's 18 points. Can the Panthers answer back? They can. They needed that in a bad way, and the sophomore Fine Day provides it with that triple from the right wing. 18-7, Manicky up ahead, across the timeline with it, and she might lose it, and she's on the ground, and Coach Viken was trying to get a timeout. They didn't give it to him, and maybe it was better off, but they missed the shot inside. They got a great look out of it. Vesseldahl couldn't finish. Rebound controlled down here by Wynn. Up ahead, the Panthers going to get their first couple of subs into the game at the next whistle. We've almost played 8 minutes already in this first half. Here with it on the wing is Wright. And that was a dangerous skip pass. Knocked away, and Brindley Mallon's got it. She's moving all the way. Nobody's going to stop her. An easy layup, but she missed it. Gets it back. It was too open. They get it to Manicky underneath, and then she'll dribble out of there and pass it back up top. That was one where she just overcorrected and put too much on it. Now under 10 minutes to play in our opening half here. Game 1 of the doubleheader in the Section 8A semifinals here from Ralph Engelstad Arena tonight. In the corner, Vesseldahl onto the wing. That's poked away, and you got to come to the pass there or put more zip on it. Otherwise, the Panthers are going to have a heyday, and a nice shot by Rose there jumping in front. We've played a long time without a whistle. You can start to see it a little bit with the players. That was a beautiful design on that play there where they dribble at the wing and then the wing back cuts, and that was a nice job securing the pass by Fine Day. She got fouled, and that was the right call, so 2 free throws coming for Fine Day. And Manicky's first, team second, each team 2 team fouls so far in this half. Here's the free throw from Fine Day. That's good. So subs in for both teams. Johnson back in, Barak in as well for the first time today for the Greyhounds. For Cass Lake Bena, going to get a couple of subs in as well, including Fallsdown, the sophomore, into the game. Here's the second one. That's also good. So Fine Day's got 5 of the team's 9 points. They have an 18-9 deficit to try and overcome, but they've scored the last 5 after it was 18-4. A little bit of a momentum boost in their favor. Well, thinking about that one was Vesseldahl. She'll pass on it, though. Johnson back out there. They move it open. She'll shoot this one in the middle and knock it down. She's ready to shoot. No hesitation. And the senior, Caitlin Vesseldahl, up to 6 first half points. A 29 game now here in favor of the Greyhounds. And a little ball screen action here. They work it over onto the wing. But again, the defense for Fosston everywhere right now. Bounce pass comes back up top. This is Fallsdown, who came in, passing one off here, and that's a wild shot there as it was Fine Day trying to make something happen. Could not. Johnson dribbled right back at Fine Day, and now Coach Viken wants a 30-second timeout. A good call, as they had to try and handle the press, so that's just their first timeout of the game. Each team has 4 timeouts remaining, and we did take a 30-second break last time, so I think we'll keep, well, we kind of did, I guess. We'll keep it here. And there will probably be another 30-second timeout, I'm sure, in this half at some point, if not a full timeout, so we'll get a break then. But to get you caught up, for those just joining us, it's 20-9 in favor of Fosston. They jumped out to an 11-0 start. 3 first-half threes already for senior Kinsley Dupong, and 3 different players leading the way for the Greyhounds. It's Dupong, Vesseldahl, and Lexi Mallon on the scoreboard, and then just 2 for the Panthers. They have scored 5 of the last 7, but Lexia Rose and Gabrielle Fine Day, the only 2 able to get going so far for them. So we'll see what the Greyhounds come up with off of the timeout, as it's a nice crowd starting to fill in as we got the second game coming up as well after this one. Now, it was a nice design, but Barak's pass in there to Vesseldahl got poked away, so there's another turnover. They've gotten a little bit sloppier with it as the half has gone on. See how the Panthers set up here, and there's even confusion right now. They just have not quite been in sync from the very get-go of this one. Driving and attacking, and Rose trying to do it herself, flipped up a shot and missed it. Long rebound, and instead of picking it up, trying to dribble it was Fallsdown, and there on the ground to get it is Johnson. That's one I'm sure Coach Wynn would rather she just grabbed it and picked it up. Pass goes into the corner. They'll try to pass one up top to Mallon. She got it. Nice find underneath, and the layup is up and in for 2 for Manicky. A beautiful find by Brindley Mallon. She made the play work, and it's now 22-9. Manakee off the bench. First bench points for either team in this game. Jab step, nice move. And again, there's that floater, and getting the call and heading to the line to shoot 2 now will be Fine Day. She's 2 of 2 at the line already in this one. Manakee second, by the way, so that is a first foul concern for either team. Third team foul on the Greyhounds. It looks like Manakee will probably come out. Fine Day's free throw's good. Cass Lake Bena 5 of 5 at the line as a team already in this half, so shooting the free throw very well as they try to stay afloat. So here comes the second free throw as it's up and in. Kinsley Dupong back into the game. And now come the Greyhounds with a 22-11 lead, doubling up the Panthers so far. Poked away here, falls down, getting aggressive up top. Man-to-man defense now all the way to the rim. There was no help, and that's a left-handed layup there for Brindley Mallon. 5th different Greyhound to score. She had just 2 points in their win over Fertile Beltrami on Saturday. She does so many other things for this team, though. Scoring's not her top priority. But when you give it to her like that, she'll take it. Rose trying to back down Johnson. Oh, she dribbled it off her foot out of bounds. And again, there's an example of Fosston keeping the offense in front of them. That's what they like to do. Just stay in front of them, make them try to go around you, and then you either force a turnover or something goes your way. And that's another example of it there. Lexi Mallon back in as Vesseldahl will get a break. 7 minutes to go in our opening half. Here's Johnson. Tight pressure here by Rose. She'll finally go by her with the rip through. Bounce one off to a cutting Dupong, who lays it in for 2. This is just great execution right now for Fosston. 26-11 as the number 2 seed all over the number 4 seed here in the East subsection. They'll pass one around here to the left wing. With it there now, stopping and passing back up top was Rose. Down here into the right wing with it here is Graves Desjardins. She'll pass one over to the wing. Now another bounce pass, and that's out of the reach of everybody. It wasn't tipped either. They're just a little flustered right now. And it's 26-11 Greyhounds. They're running away with this one here in our opening half of play. Up comes Brindley Mallon with the ball. And again, they've switched from that 2-3 to a man-man defense just to try to give a different look, maybe speed Fosston up a little bit. Here's Dupont, could not get the 3 off, bounces one inside, and Mallon knocked down to the ground, and it's off of Fosston, so they let him play a little bit. Good defense recovering there by Fallsdown, and that forces the turnover. When you play man-to-man against Fosston, you are going to have to defend that pick and roll and action near the rim. That's where they want to get it into. Outside of Dupont, who's a very good three-point shooter, they don't have a ton of threats from beyond the arc. Here is Rose. Patiently trying to get to the rim, missed the shot. Johnson the rebound. It's not a bad look, but Fosston, multiple defenders in the area every time Rose has it. That's a bad place to dribble, and Johnson turns it over as she went to the coffin corner, and back come the Panthers. This is their game, run and gun. That one's off the mark and out of bounds back to Fosston, though, as Fine Day couldn't connect on that one. Well, Staples Fairbanks will come back in, as will Anika Wynn, 7th and 8th grader back out there. 5:37 to go in our opening half. Here's that 1-2-2 zone. We saw them run this against the Mustangs on Saturday a little bit. It was pretty effective, but a nice job of beating it there by the Greyhounds, and then a kick as Rack tried to bounce that one inside. Again, Goodridge, Grygla, and Badger Greenbush-Middle River, that'll be the West subsection championship. That'll be coming up in the second game tonight at around 7:45, so stay tuned for that one as well here on the live stream. Should be a good one as well. Again, the winner of the 2 matchups tonight will meet in the section championship on Friday night. Here's Johnson on the wing, trying to bounce one down into the corner. Dupont had it. She almost let that one fly. I wouldn't have blamed her with how well she's been shooting in this half, and instead she almost turned it over. Wing couldn't stay in bounds, though, so Brindley Mallon will take it out underneath now. 5:17 to play. Lob one in, and knocked away from Barak. Just was not strong enough, and then she pushes Fine Day to the ground, so that'll be a foul on the junior, and we'll head the other direction. That's the one area I think if you're Cass Lake Bena, you're somewhat pleased with if you're Coach Wind, as the half has picked up the intensity. The forcing of turnovers has gotten a lot better. in the last couple of minutes or so. Here's a post entry. They tried the back cut, wasn't there. They do get Fairbanks free. Staples Fairbanks driving in, defended there tightly by Dupong. Threw one up for grabs up top. Fine Day came down with it. Win, nowhere to go. Again, great defense here by Fosston. And now there's that floater again off the glass, and Rose is able to hit. She's got 6, and finally some more points for Cass Lake Bena, still trailing by 13, but a little bit of momentum. Maybe swinging their way. 3-on-2 as they beat the press, and Lexi Mallon tried to go back to Brindley Mallon, and she traveled with it after she got it back. So another Fosston turnover, and again, things getting a little bit sloppier for the Greyhounds here as the half has gone along. Credit the Panthers for picking things up defensively. Well, here comes Rose up ahead. Fine Day with the ball, bounces one in. Same play, same sequence they ran last time. Pick and roll inside, coming down with the catch, missing the shot. But they are going to call the foul. Terry Wynn, the sophomore, off the bench, will get a chance to add some more points at the free throw line. Both teams employing the pick and roll a little bit here in this one so far. Well, the Panthers not been strangers to the free throw line as they miss this one. This is already their 7th and 8th attempts of the game at the line. They were a perfect 6 of 6 until that miss. Barak comes out for the Greyhounds to get a quick breather. Here's the free throw. 1 of 2 trip, nothing but net that time. 1 point for Wynn now in the game. 3rd different Panther to score in our opening half. Nice little right-handed dribble here up ahead. No pressure here on Dupong. Passes one over to the right wing. Nice cut. Vesseldahl to the rim. Too strong on the shot. And the rebound's pulled in. Another empty trip for the Greyhounds. Can't fault the look, though. It's a nice look inside. On the right wing, another little pick and roll, but they throw it away as well, trying to get it inside to Win, and then she pushes Johnson, running back the other way. So that'll be her first, team's 3rd. Neither team in foul concern, really, for the most part. They have not reached the bonus yet for either team in this opening half. Here's the inbounds pass now to Dupong running the point. Crossover right down the lane. Nobody there to stop her. Flipped it up high off the glass. May have even put some English on it. That's one of the prettier buckets we've seen so far all night. She's got 13 first half points. Have a half. Well, the senior in a big moment coming through for the Greyhounds. You really can't make up for experience, and she's played in a lot of these games over the years. Pass inside to Win. She was off balance. Couldn't establish herself. Missed the shot. Vesseldahl there for the rebound. Now 28-14 as we approach 3 minutes to go. Drive here for Brindley Mountain. Little side step through the lane and in for 2 more. They've had a tough time stopping this penetration right now for Fosston. The defense is there initially, but then they just don't step in front of her, and she's able to go to the rim. And now Rose passes up top. Win, not a 3-point shooter, goes to Fine Day, using the screen. Back into the corner with it. A little step back 3 here. They need it. It's off the mark, and a rebound once again for Fosston. All Fosston in our opening half. Vesseldahl looking for 2 more. Gets fouled, and the senior will head to the line for more free throws. Coach Wynn said March Madness in his pregame interview. Seeds don't matter, and they don't. But right now, Fosston showing why. They are the number 2 team in this section, on the east side of the bracket at least. Been a flawless first half. The free throw off the mark here for Vesseldahl. She's 2 of 3 at the line now. She has 6 points. And another sub in for Cass Lake Bena here. Alyssa Wright, the junior, will head back in. Wynn will take a break on the bench. And Vesseldahl does get 1 of 2 at the free throw line, making it 31-14. I already forgot about the 2 that Mallon had just scored. Pass on to the wing. They've been settling for 3s, I've thought, at times. I like when they get into the lane. Rose has hit a couple of floaters. Fine Day's been able to get there as well. Here is Fine Day, and she almost threw it away, and well, now they do turn it over. They weren't able to save it from going out of bounds. Another Panthers turnover. Here comes Mallon up ahead. Onto the wing. Dupong's feeling it. Off the mark, a little short. Vesseldahl, second chance back, up and off the mark. Another offensive rebound. Vesseldahl, a 3rd time, gets it to go. Offensive rebounds in favor of Fosston, and this is a 7-0 Greyhound run to take a 33-14 lead, their largest of the game. Staples Fairbanks with it, couldn't get the shot off. Up top, letting the three fly, and again, that's just not a good look if you're Cass Lake Bena right now. You can get to the rim. They just haven't been looking at that option enough. Now driving down, Malin is blocked, and we'll head back the other way. No call. She thought there may have been a foul. Up ahead, Rose in the paint, and, well, tried to pass out of it, and it's stolen away again. Dupong, 1-on-2. Euro step into the middle, reverse to the left side, missed it. She made a pretty impressive shot earlier in the half. If that one would have went down, that's when you know it's your night. Fine day to the rim. This time does get to the rim, missed it. They're going to say it was straight-up defense. So a lot of quick possessions for both teams back and forth without some points. 1 minute to go now in the half. Here's Vanessa Johnson on the wing. She'll stop, go into the corner with it. Up top to Vesseldahl. Thought about the three. Now goes over a little bit further onto the wing. Renly Mallon has it here. Left-handed dribble, and her pass tipped as she got it back up top. And this is a scenario where Coach Viken may say, let's hold for one unless we get a layup. Here's Vesseldahl. Well, nope, she's going to take the jumper. That's off the mark and out of bounds, and to Cass Lake Bena. So, it's a decent look, but again, if you could take the last shot, never think that's necessarily a bad idea either. So now the Panthers could hold for one if they want. Maybe take some momentum into the halftime break. They're going to have work to do in the second half regardless of what the score ends up being here at halftime. There's a nice little move all the way down the lane, and missing the shot was Rose. And Coach Wynn, the look on his face says it all. Just has not been Cass Lake Bena's half so far. Now 10 seconds. Mallon over onto the wing and draws the foul. That's the fifth on Cass Lake Bena. They still have one more to give. That's not a bad strategy. Even let a couple more seconds tick off here, let's say, and then you could foul again and put Fosston in a tough spot with only a couple seconds remaining. Into Vesseldahl. They go right back to Mallon. She'll go back to Vesseldahl. She's not much of a three-point shooter. Let that one fly, no good. And then a second try at the buzzer off the mark as well. And that sends us to halftime, 33-14 in favor of Fosston. Who would have thought? The Greyhounds coming out playing some inspired basketball here tonight, and Cass Lake Bena will have their work cut out for them here in the second half of play. We will take a break. Coming up on the halftime show, we'll go over our first half scoring. We'll take a look at the draft scoreboard update and get you ready for the second half of play. You're watching and listening to Section 8A Girls Basketball here on this Tuesday night, and we'll be back with the halftime show right after this.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Hello, this is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community Crookston. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services that we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute, short stay, and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute, short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. Please know how very proud Benedictine Living Community of Crookston is to serve our community.
Hi, I'm TJ Oshie here at Marvin Headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota.
The Lake Town way of life is appealing to so many people.
We've got a thriving school system, coffee shops, breweries, restaurants, and hockey is the hub of our community. We're probably the last place left in Minnesota where hockey is actually free.
The way Marvin supports the town supports Marvin is awesome.
There's opportunities for you, work hard, self-educate. The sky's the limit here at Marvin.
Help support Crookston Youth Hockey. The Crookston Blue Line Club works hard to improve youth hockey, and club investments help keep the hockey program costs down. The Blue Line Club has paid for equipment, liability insurance, MAHA registration fees, Mite Park and Rec fees, and USA Hockey membership fees. The Crookston Blue Line Club also pays tournament entry fees, home tournament expenses, and website development and maintenance. For more information, contact any Blue Line Club member. Please help support Crookston Youth Hockey.
And we're back here at Ralph Engelstad Arena in Thief River Falls. We have Section 8A girls basketball. It's the semifinals here on this Tuesday night. And in Game 1, Fosston up 33-14 over Cass Lake Bena. It is all Greyhounds, and it started right away, an 11-0 run to start the game. They pushed that to an 18-4 lead. Cass Lake Bena fought back a little bit, got it to 22-11, hung around that 11, 14, 10-point range, but then Fosston goes on a 7-0 run to end the half, and they take a 33-14 lead into the break. Good offensive rebounding. Kinsley Dupong knocked down 3 triples. A lot going their way in that opening half. The exact scoring for Fosston went like this. They had 5 different girls score. Dupong, the senior, led the way with 13. Senior Caitlin Vesseldahl, no surprise, the senior's leading the way. She had 9 points. You need that leadership and that experience this time of the year. So they combined for 22. They had 5 from freshman Lexi Mallon, 4 from junior Brinley Mallon, and then 2 off the bench from junior Tessa Manicky before she got into foul trouble and had to miss the remainder of the opening half. So that's their 33. For Cass Lake Bena, they just struggled to get good looks. They settled at times for some outside shots and just never really could get into a rhythm, it seemed like, in that first half. And when you get behind early in games, especially of this magnitude, it can be really hard to claw their way back in or climb back out of a hole, and that's what we saw there. Gabrielle Finday, the sophomore, did have 7 points. She led the way, 6 from sophomore Alexia Rose, and then 1 off the bench from sophomore Terry Wynn. So the sophomores, the only one scoring for the Panthers in that opening half. Work to be done in this second half. They played a 2-3 zone for the majority of that first half, switched to man for a little bit towards the end. I'll be interested if they come out, pick up in full court, try to pressure a little bit, and maybe speed the game up that way. But you do got to give Fosston credit. They handled the pressure well, and they really did whatever they wanted to on offense there in that first half. Let's take a look at the Draft Sports Barn Girls scoreboard update for you. Again, here, 33-14, Fosston in front. Game 2 tonight, which we will have on the video stream as well, will be between Badger, Greenbush-Middle, River, and Goodridge, Grygla. That's a 7:45 start time, or approximately 25 minutes at the conclusion of this game. And the winner of these 2 games will meet Friday night in the Section 8A Championship, a game that we will have here on KROX. The Section 8AA Tournament semifinals, they were supposed to be tonight. Those have been postponed to tomorrow. Detroit Lakes is the site of those games, and the Detroit Lakes boys team had a playoff game tonight, so they had to move those to tomorrow. Other than that, the Wild, they'll be getting underway here in about a half hour. That's on KROX Radio tonight if you want to listen to that one. The Timberwolves, they're tipping off moments from now against Philadelphia at the Target Center as well. That's a look at the Draft Sports Barn Girls scoreboard update, and make sure to stop on out and see their different specials. Burger night tonight. You've got Sampler Wednesday tomorrow. Good specials throughout the week, open 6 days, Monday being the exception. It's Draft Sports Barn Grill in Crookston. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll have the second half between the Greyhounds and the Panthers here from Ralph Engelstad Arena. You're watching Section 8A girls basketball here on KROX, and we'll be back with more after this.
All of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the Service Department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the Service Department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178, Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Hello, this is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community Crookston. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services that we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute, short stay, and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute, short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. Please know how very proud Benedictine Living Community of Crookston is to serve our community.
Hi, I'm TJ Oshie here at Marvin Headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota.
The Lake Town way of life is appealing to so many people.
We've got a thriving school system, coffee shops, breweries, restaurants, and hockey is the hub of our community. We're probably the last place left in Minnesota where hockey is actually free.
The way Marvin supports the town supports Marvin is awesome.
There's opportunities for you, work hard, self-educate. The sky's the limit here at Marvin.
Help support Crookston Youth Hockey. The Crookston Blue Line Club works hard to improve youth hockey, and club investments help keep the hockey program costs down. The Blue Line Club has paid for equipment, liability insurance, MAHA registration fees, MITE Park and Rec fees, and USA Hockey membership fees. The Crookston Blue Line Club also pays tournament entry fees, home tournament expenses, and website development and maintenance. For more information, contact any Blue Line Club member. Please help support Crookston Youth Hockey.
And we're back here as we get ready for the second half between Fosston and Cass Lake. Bena, Wyatt Morrell, Bo Melby, Chris V on site as well. Chris will have the call for the second game tonight between Goodridge, Grygla, and Badger Greenbush-Middle River. Right now, though, we have 18 minutes to decide this one. And, you know, it's been conference championship week at the collegiate level. And there's been some really good games, a lot of good comebacks. So it's definitely not out of the possibility that Cass Lake Bena could turn this around. They have a lot of work to do, don't get me wrong. But no lead is safe this time of the year. We'll see how the Panthers respond. Probably going to need to get off to a quick start here in this second half. They did not shoot the ball particularly well. They made just 3 field goals in that first 18 minutes. Everything else was at the free throw line, which is really eye-opening. They will get the first crack at it here. They're going from right to left across your screen. This is going to be Rose who takes the opening pass. The sophomore had 6 first-half points, and here we go. That number 3 defense in Class A on full display here for Fosston. They give up just 33.5 a game. Just 14 there in that first half. This pass tipped out, and again, just getting in passing lanes, diving on the ground. It's a great effort right now from the Greyhounds. Their fans have loved what they've seen. Just get the sense, though, it takes 1 or 2 shots to drop for the Greyhounds, a little bit of pressure, and maybe they could get something going their way. Long possession here, though. Pass goes up top here. With it is Wind. She'll swing one over. This is Rose. Finds right. She thought about letting that 3 fly. Now goes through the hands there of Wind. She gets it back. Back up top here to Staples Fairbanks. This is exactly what Fosston wants, is a long possession to start things off. Try and bleed that clock as much as they can. Driving in, Rose puts up that runner, and it's good. That's a big bucket there from Alexia Rose to get things started. Scoring's one thing. They got to get stops on this end as well now, though. They want any chance at coming back. Brindley Mallon with it here. Mallon had 4 points in that opening half. It is the 5 starters for the Greyhounds out there. Well, there's a steal. Here comes Fine. Oh, she has a wide open teammate under the basket. Coach Wynn had his hands in the air, but they want 3 instead. Oh, that would have been a big shot. It's off the mark. They'll kick it back out. Might get a second chance at it. The 3's on the way. That's off the mark. They've hit just one of them in this game. Another offensive rebound. They get one over, a third 3, and it's good. And the Panthers have started on a 5-0 run to open the second half. The 8th grader Wynn knocks it down, and it's a 14-point game. That was a lazy pass on this end by Fosston. They got to be crisper with moving the ball. Here is Vesseldahl at the top, over to Johnson on the wing. There's a good action underneath, but Johnson didn't get it to Mallon when she came open. She'll cut through the defense. Nice pass to Vesseldahl. The left-handed layup's good. And the senior says, don't worry, I'll calm us down, makes a layup. She's into double digits with 11 points and the first points of the half for the Greyhounds. So now the 35-19 lead. Fine Day, shot fake, pulls up. Oh, a lot of contact, and they are going to get Mallon with a foul slapped across the side there on the arm of Fine Day. So Fine Day will shoot 2. That's the first on Mallon, first team foul of the half as well. Fine Day at the free throw line has been having a very good game. She's 4 of 4, now 5 of 5 at the free throw line to go along with 1-3. She's got 8 points. It'll be interesting. They haven't picked up full court yet, but I would assume that's going to be coming pretty soon. They almost won't have a choice, I think. You got to try and speed them up, turn them over, get them out of their comfort zone. They'll back off here once again. Here's Johnson. Nobody on her. She's not even looking to attack. Now she will go. Stop. Pass out of it. They weren't even guarding her there. Vesseldahl pulls up with a little jumper. No good. Another offensive rebound for the senior. A little bit of contact. The Fosston fans not happy. And then saving it, Dupont threw it off of the Panthers' Fine Day. And that keeps it here with Fosston. Mallon will inbound. Again, nobody on Johnson. She'll shoot it. It's almost like they want that if you're the Panthers, and it is a miss, so it works out for them. And now they can cut the deficit down even a little bit more. It was 19 at the half. This would get it to 11. That's a little off the mark off the front of the rim. Fighting for the rebound on the backside. Brindley Mallon is there to secure it. She'll push a little bit. Stop with the left-handed dribble in the front court. Pass on to the wing, and again, Fosston not in any rush with a lead here. They're 15 minutes away from an East subsection championship and a spot in the Section 8A final on Friday night. Again, they're laying off of Johnson. Pass comes up top. They almost jumped it for a steal. They go back to Johnson underneath. Mallon, shot fake, turns to the right, and the spin move works as she's able to lay it up and in for 2. And she's got 7 now. 37-21. On this end, it was promising the first couple of possessions, but kind of started to stall out again a little bit, and a loose ball here, and there's that Greyhound defense. We're going to get a jump ball, players rolling on the floor. The arrow points in favor of the Greyhounds, so they'll get possession here. 14:24 to go on the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. 37-21 Fosston in front. They led it 33-14 at the halftime break, have extended upon that. Pass down here to Vesseldahl. Works one over, gets it back. Nice little two-player game right here. And then the shot way off the mark by Mallon was a decent look. Could not get it to go, though. Rare miss for her. And then a transition 3 is good. That's what they need more of right there. Fine Day picking things up. Her second 3 of the game. Gets it back to 13. Well, they didn't get hardly any points in transition in that first half. That started to change a little bit here now in half number 2. Mallon to Vesseldahl, left-handed dribble, and tried to go through the contact. They're going to say it was straight up, and a Panther rebound. Here they come again, Fine Day into the corner. Here's a 3. It looks online, and it's good, and Coach Wind is going to use this opportunity to take a timeout and seize the momentum. It's down to a 10-point game, 13:32 to go. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the rest of this one here from Ralph Engelstad Arena. Full timeout, 60-second break. We're back after this on the KROX live stream.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal.
I didn't
College
see it initially, so I was going to wait
budgets,
and see for sure.
Dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets.
Oh, this
Millionaire
has changed
owners,
quickly.
lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Minnesota High School Sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Well, and here we are in a 10-point game all of a sudden. 13 second-half points for Cass Lake Bena in 4 minutes and 28 seconds. They had 14 all of the first half. They've hit 3 3-pointers here already, and they have pulled within 10. How do the Greyhounds respond? A little 1-2-2. It's almost like a 1-2-1 box zone where they're just defending man-to-man on Dupong, not letting her get free. So it's like a man and a zone. Here driving to the rim, Mallon missed it, and a rebound on the backside there for the Panthers is hauling it in as fine day. They can cut it down to single digits. It hasn't been at single digits since it was 11-2. Oh, almost pulling that three was falls down. Instead, she threw it, and that one is going to stay with Cass Lake Bena, as it looked like Wright maybe reacted like it was off of her initially. The Panthers will have 3 timeouts remaining in the game after using that last one. Here's Fine Day, a little stutter step inside the shake and bake, and then the shot off the mark there as they got it in. And they got the look they wanted down low, it looked like, for Wright. Well, the Greyhounds on the flip side having trouble scoring this half, just 4 points themselves. Here on the wing with it is Mallon, and she'll get it to Brindley Mallon, the junior. Now back to Lexi Mallon. She hasn't knocked away. Got to be strong with the ball, especially in the middle of a zone like this. Dupong had 3 first-half threes. She is yet to score here in the second half. Guarded tightly here, and she dribbled it out of bounds. Now that is great defense there by Cass Lake Bena. They're just relentless, and they get a turnover because of it. And they'll get a sub in as well here as Staples Fairbanks comes out. Desjardins back in. That's Talisha Graves Desjardins. So Desjardins coming off the bench, just a junior. So again, no seniors in this rotation for Cass Lake Bena. This would get it to single digits on the bounce, and off the mark, Fine Day fights for the rebound. Does not get it, and then she'll pick up full court pressure. But the Greyhounds are able to break it. Allen up into the front court. The junior will find Manicky, who did have a first half 2 before getting into foul trouble. Hit some big free throws down the stretch in their win over Fertile Beltrami as well. And look at this. They are going to hold it out, make Cass Lake Bena extend their defense. And that one almost knocked away there by Fine Day. On wide open underneath as they just let her sneak in behind the defense. Lexi Mallon lays it in for 2. You can really get a defense frustrated without that shot clock rule if you can pull it out, make them extend their defense, and then sometimes they get caught napping on the backside like they did there. They need a response. Rose to the rim. Another miss on that scoop shot. She's had a lot of those near the rim and just has not been able to connect on them here tonight. On to the wing. Here's Manicky, and she'll hold it. Pass one over. Now another pass to Brindley Mallon up top. Inside, Vesseldahl with a shot fake. Oh, the pass inside was a little late as coming over to get it for the Panthers initially was Fine Day, but then she laid on the ground, and Lexi Mallon, after the Greyhounds got it back, lays it in for 2 more. Had it initially and then lost it, so 4 straight for Fosston after the Cass Lake Bena timeout to get it back to a 14-point game. Get their crowd back engaged, and that could have been a travel. They didn't call it, and now wild pass here. Fine Day able to settle it down up top. They'll bounce one over onto the wing. 10:30 to go. Now back up top with it is Rose. She's got 11 points in this game. Over onto the wing. Little move inside. Desjardins fouled going up with it, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2. Dupont called for the reach. That'll be the second team foul on Fosston in the half for Dupont. That'll be just number 1 for her. How about this? The Panthers, they don't have a single foul against them here in this second half. So the officials have let them play, and they did in the first half for the majority of the game too. Neither team was in foul trouble, and especially here in the second half, just not a lot of fouls as Desjardins misses the first free throw. They've only missed 2 free throws as a team. They're 9 for 11 at the line now. Dupont will get a break, as will Wright for the Panthers. So 1 out for each team. Second free throw, and they do split the pair at least as the junior Desjardins knocks down the second one. Well, if you're Fosston, you'll give up a point per possession, I would guess, at this point in the game with the lead, so be okay with that. Here's Vesseldahl going by the defense. That pass tipped away, though, trying to get it inside to Mallon, and it was knocked away. Good defense there by the Panthers once again. They're giving themselves opportunities to cut into this deficit. Driving in, bouncing one off. Here's Rose. She caught herself in the air, got it off to Fine Day. They work it back up top. This 3 would get it back to 10. It's too strong. And there for the rebound is Brynlee Mallon. That was a great look there for Falls down, but she was just a little too strong. And that's been the story of the game for the Panthers tonight. Just a little off on some of these shot attempts. Maneke being hounded, gets it to Mallon up top. Brynlee Mallon on by the defense here. Well, the other thing to consider with the fact that they don't have any fouls in this half is if you want to put them to the line late in the game, you're really going to have to rack these fouls up because they don't have any yet. And now we get a carry here on Mallon as she was up top. So they do get the steal out of it, but more time runs off the clock. Now 9:20 to go. Still trailing by 13. It was 19 at the break, though, so they have started to get back into it. Pass up top. Desjardins with it here. Graves Desjardins goes over onto the wing. They're trying to get that curl off that screen. They finally got a decent look for Fine Day. Oh, she just throws up the shot, though, and it's no good. I'm not sure she was trying to draw a foul. Thought she had to put it up, but that one was way off the mark. And it's another empty possession. Again, here comes that defensive intensity. Here's Vesseldahl. Senior's been quiet lately. She's had a really good game tonight, though. It's a 1-2-2 zone. Vesseldahl shot fake going up with the right this time. Too strong, and that's a rebound on the backside there for Fine Day, who's looking to push. She'll stop. She's open for 3. They couldn't pick her up. Off the mark. It was a good look. Rebound there underneath for Mallon. Another good look. Coach Wind has got to be kicking himself right now with all these great chances they've had here in the second half. And now pass over here onto the wing to Maneke. And again, there's nobody on her. They got to come up and get a count at least to try and force her to pass the ball. Inside to Vesseldahl. Ooh, had Johnson open underneath. Couldn't get the pass to her. She fights off the Panther defender. A lot of contact. Throws one to Johnson. It deflects off of her to the freshman Lexi Mallon. And they go back up top with it now. We're now under 8 minutes to play. Here's Johnson on the wing. Bounces one in once again. Coach Viken just looking on, pleased with what he's seen. Vesseldahl, well, they let her go. She'll pull up into the jumper and make it. The defense was there, but then Rose just let her keep going, and Vesseldahl able to put one in. She now ties Dupont with a game-high 13. What will the Panthers do on this end? Desjardins with it. 3 different subs coming in for Cass Lake on the next whistle. 7:30 to go, and it's back to a 15-point game. And this is what Fosston does. They get a lead. They bleed that clock, and they suck the life out of you almost as you just watch things unfold. It's very frustrating as an opponent. Here goes Rose again. There's that scoop shot. This time she gets it to go, and that gets it back to 13. So she answers back for Vesseldahl's 2. But again, they can't be trading points at this stage of the game. 43-30. Pass over onto the wing. 7 minutes to go. Cass Lake Bena had a surge of 13 points in 4 minutes to start this half. And again, they've gone quiet since then. Outside of that 4-minute stretch, points have been tough to come by. Here's Mallon with it on the wing. The junior, dangerous pass. Johnson gets it, though, over to Maneke, who will hold it here on the right wing. Fosston does have 4 timeouts if they get into a tough spot, and this will be a foul on Wind, as Vesseldahl was trying to drive by her. 6:38 to go, just the first team foul on Cass Lake Bena. That is the big storyline here in the second half, or one of them at least, as again, 3 different subs coming in for Cass Lake and 1 for Fosston as Johnson comes out, Dupont back in. Staples Fairbank is back in. Rose is back in. And Wright is back in as well for Cass Lake. So 1 team foul. Again, they got to pick up a few more of these if they want to put Fosston at the line and take that approach. And here is Mallon passing one over to Maneke. And a reach and foul going to be called here. Again, it's on Rose. That's not the worst thing in the world. It's just foul number 2. And it's just her first, and Coach Wind is going to take a timeout here and try and maybe get one last push at this thing. So, timeout. This is a 30. We'll take a 30-second break. We'll have the rest of this game after this. You're watching Section 8A Girls Basketball from the Ralph Engelstad Arena on the KROX live stream. Well, we are back here from Ralph Engelstad Arena. Weimerel, Bo Melby, Chris V on site as well, as we have 6:23 to go. 43-30, the Greyhounds in front. And they'll have possession here after the Panthers timeout. They will have 2 timeouts remaining, and you can tell they want to pick up the intensity. Lob comes into Dupong here at the top of the key. Senior being pressured, and expect this to be the case for the final 6 minutes of this game. Cass Lake Bena has to try and get the basketball back, or at least send Fosston to the free throw line. Can't afford to just have precious time run off. Nice crossover by Vesseldahl. Finds Mallon up top. She'll pass one over to Brindley Mallon and work one onto the wing. Here comes Rose to pressure, and again, Cass Lake Bena's going to have to start jumping some of these passes to try and get the ball. You are vulnerable to a back cut at that point, but I don't know what else you can really do. Yeah, almost have to. Now driving in, Dupong, there is that opportunity after Cass Lake extended, and Vesseldahl will head to the line. That's beautiful execution by Coach Viken's squad, and Vesseldahl will shoot 2. And it was a clear foul across the arm that time on Wynn. That'll be her second. Or it was right, excuse me, not Wynn. Here's the free throw off the mark for Vesseldahl. Well, and at this stage of the game, too, if you're the Panthers, you do foul in that situation. You can't afford to just give up points. You got to make them earn it at the free throw line. And it is going to be a 1-for-2 trip, a friendly roll there on the second one for the senior Vesseldahl. So 44-30, kind of similar to their score. They had a 43-35 win over Fertile-Beltrami. Different kind of a game that played out, but similar score. As now looking to attack off the bounce here is Fine Day. Fine Day was a returner from that team that won the section a year ago, played a lot of minutes. And into the lane, little shot up and over, way too strong. It was a good look, but Wind was unable to get it to go, and it's another Greyhounds rebound. Up ahead, Dupong into the corner to Vesseldahl. She will hold. Now go up top with it to Manicky, who passes over. Manicky getting a lot of minutes off the bench in this game, and she's had a great game. Now here's Vesseldahl, and again, more time running off. Under 5 minutes to go now. Vesseldahl will dribble. You get a 5-second call on you if you don't dribble, and a player is within, it's a certain amount of feet. It might be 3 feet, something like that. Pass up top, but once you start to dribble, that clock resets, and then if you were to pick the ball up again, it resets again. So right now, no count. Here starts the count, but then she passes it. So Cass Lake Bena, they're basically going to have to get a steal if they want to get the ball back, or again, foul, or at least get Fosston to shoot one. But they have no intention of doing that as they work it around. Here's Brindley Mallon with it on the right wing. Coach Wind is saying you got a foul, and there it is. So Fairbanks fouls Mallon. That'll be the 4th team foul on Cass Lake. 4:19 to go. So 2 more to go before we get to the bonus. And now coming in here for the Panthers, we will have Fallsdown, the sophomore, back into the game. So Mallon will take it out in front of the Greyhounds bench. They'll go right in. They'll get it right back to her. Almost lost it. Now to Vesseldahl in the middle as they spread this defense out. Kick it over onto the wing. And there's another foul. So, again, Cass Lake Bena accepting the reality at this point to foul and eventually send him to the line. Rose is second. Again, just the 5th team, so they'll have to foul at least once more before the Greyhounds go to the free throw line. Here's Vesseldahl. And you want to pick your free throw shooter at some point as well. Here comes the double back up top. Staples Fairbanks on Mallon, dribbles over to the left to Vesseldahl. There's the cut inside, lays it up, missed it. They're going to say it's a clean block. So finally a stop, and here come the Panthers, and they throw it away. Got the ball back, and as soon as they get it back, they throw it away. Well, this isn't football where you keep track of time of possession, but if you did, Fosston certainly winning that in this half. They'll get one inside. Vesseldahl puts up the right-handed layup. She missed it, and it gives it back to the Panthers. So they got to cut this lead down here. They need a bucket this trip. And a foul here on a reach-in, driving to the rim there and drawing the foul. Good move by Fallsdown, and looks like they got Mallon with the personal, team's 3rd. And for Brindley Mallon, that'll be number 2 on her. So an inbounds pass coming here for the Panthers underneath their hoop. They'll lob one in over the top, and Brindley Mallon's there for the steal. And that sums up the way this game has gone for Cass Lake Bena. They just have not been able to execute at a high level. As a hard foul here on Fine Day. That'll be her, well, it's the 6th team foul, and for Fine Day, that's number 3 on her as Dupong took a spill to the floor. So now every foul from this point on will be free throws for Fosston in this game, as long as it's not a player control foul. And Mallon will find a wide open Lexi Mallon in the backcourt. Come over and get it. Well, if you're Coach Wind at this point, again, you got to get the ball or foul, and he's kind of just watching on right now, and here comes the pressure, and maybe they wanted to send Manakee to the line. So Rose is third. It'll be the team seventh and a 1-and-1 for Tessa Manakee coming up here. She's got 2 points in the game. She hit a couple of big free throws down the stretch for Fosston. It was 36-35. They led Fertile Beltrami in that quarterfinal game. She hit a couple free throws, and then Vesseldahl ended up getting an and one to extend that lead, and she knocks this one down as well. So the junior, clutch when it matters. That makes it 45-30. It was 33 of 14 at half. 4 minutes into the second half, it was 37-27. So with that miss, we've had just a total of 11 points in the last 10 minutes of this game, and it really has slowed down. A 1-for-2 trip. Catholic Bena's trying to speed it back up. Find a up and under. A right-handed shot is off the mark, but she does get a call, so she'll go to the line to shoot two, as they got contact to the head is what they're going to say. They got that one on Manakee. That'll be her third, team's fourth. And that's the last thing you want to do if you're Fosston. I feel like I say it every game, but you don't want to send the team to the line, the team that's losing to the line, for a chance to get points with the clock stopped. Finde does miss the first. She's now 6 of 7 at the line in the game, make it 7 of 8 as she makes the second, and timeout Cass Lake Bena, it looks like, as Coach Wind is saying, what do we have, a full or 30? They have a full. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the rest of this one. 3:04 to go. It's 45-31 Fosston in front. You are watching Section 8A Girls Basketball here on the KROX live stream. Well, we are back here at Ralph Engelstad Arena. 3:04 to go, 45-31. Fosston in front of Cass Lake Bena. And the winner of this one claims the title of the East Subsection Champion here tonight and will clinch a spot in the Section 8A Tournament Championship on Friday night. Fosston, just a little over 3 minutes away of doing just that. A big lead. They've led pretty much by 10 points or more the entire game since getting in front 11-0 to start this one. Here's the full court pressure now by the Panthers. And again, now that they're over the timeline, you got to consider fouling, I think. Here's Vesseldahl. And here comes that pressure by Rose. She's got to be careful because she's got 3, and they don't want her to foul out. So you do want to pick your spots to foul. But now right here, as Coach Wynn is saying, we got to get up. And, well, now running over is Rose. That leaves Lexi Mallon wide open. She gets it. Well, and Cass Lake Bena is just confused right now. Now they will foul. They're looking around. Wright finally commits the personal. 2:38 to go, and that will send Lexi Mallon to the line to shoot two. I was going to say 2. It's actually still 1-and-1. It's just the 8th team foul, so they'll actually have another 1-and-1 after this one. And here is the freshman at the line. Too strong, no good, and a rebound pulled in by the Panthers. So there's a stop. Up ahead, here comes Finde. They got to go quick. Finde going to the rim. Got through the defense. Oh, what a shot. A right-handed layup up and in for 2. And it's back to a 12-point game. Pass into Vesseldahl. She'll go right back to Brinley Mallon. You don't have to foul until they get across half court. Now that they are, this is where I would foul if I'm Cass Lake Bena. And, well, they get a steal. And now a foul on Fosston as Manakee gets called for the loose ball foul. So another turnover. Cass Lake Bena could cut it to single digits here with a 3. It's a 3-0 run for him at the moment. So a little bit of a late life for the Panthers in this one. Pass comes in to the sophomore, and moving up ahead is Rose. Rose off to Finde. Finde wanted to get that 3 off Manakee all over her. Bounces one down onto the baseline. It's really been Finde and Rose. They've been the only two that have been able to score in this game. Pass comes out. Wright has it. Swings it. 3 on the way. They need it. A little short. Vesseldahl gets the rebound. That could be the last gasp right there as here comes Mallon up ahead. Nice find to Vesseldahl. Just take care of the ball on this end. If you're the Greyhounds, make your free throws and you're going to be moving on. Here is Mallon and doubled, and there's the foul. So the junior, Brindley Mallon, will shoot the last 1-1 of the game for Fosston. It'll all be 2-shot fouls after this for the final 138. Well, the junior at the free throw line in this game has not attempted one. She does have 4 points. Had just 2 points in their win against Fertile Beltrami. She's more of a distributor. Misses the free throw, so they've left some points out there. The ball is loose. We're going to get a jump ball. It does point in favor of Cass Lake Bena, so they will have possession. 1:35 to go. They've missed their last couple of free throws. They shot free throws well in the first half, but Fosston has left some points out there here in half number 2. So here come the Panthers. They got to have a sense of urgency. Here's Rose, little stutter step. Stops there at the top of the key to Fine-Day. Fine-Day dribbles over. She got to her spot and hits the 3. It's a 9-point game. 6 more now, or 6 straight, I should say, for Cass Lake Bena. Now there's a trap in the corner. A foul called. Vestal will shoot 2 as she was able to split the double, and Rose didn't have a choice but to foul. That's number 4 on her, though, so that is one thing to keep an eye on here if you're the Panthers. You do not want her to pick up another one, and Fine-Day also has 3, and those are the only 2 that have been able to score for the most part tonight, so you can't have either of them foul out in this spot. Vestal makes the free throw. That's a big shot there. Calm things down a little bit. She is up to 15 points in the game. Second one coming for the senior. Could get it to an 11-point game. Got the roll. Hit the deadpan part of the rim on the backside and then just fell in. 47-36. Here comes Cass Lake. Fine-Day. Going to try and drive to the rim. Got inside and dished. Rose with a shot fake. Got through for a jumper. Oh, in and out. It was a good look. Mallon the rebound. 1 minute to go. Pass up ahead. Vestal is underneath for the layup, and in transition, she gets it to go. And the Fosston Greyhounds can start to sense it now. 48 seconds left. Driving in is Rose. Puts up the shot. It was deflected. Wow, they called a foul, I guess, and it looked clean. We're a little ways away from the court, but 2 shots are going to come for Rose as Vestal got her on the side. That'll halt the celebration for a little bit longer with 45 seconds left. Rose at the line has 13 points in the game, 7 of them here in the second half. Is 2 of 2 at the line, make it 3 of 3. A lot to be excited about next year for Cass Lake. They were the defending Section 8A champions a year ago. They'll return pretty much everybody that plays in their rotation, as the second free throw also good for Rose. So I know it's not the way they wanted the season to end, but a lot to look forward to. They're going to lob one in. Maneke's got it, breaking free. She's going to go down for an easy layup and gets it to go. Well, you see that a lot late in games where they just leak out the backside. Maneke did just that, and now this is going to be a Cass Lake Bena turnover on the pick and roll. And with 31 seconds left, we'll see if Cass Lake Bena decides to foul here and extend the game a little bit longer. Pass into Vestal. They'll foul her, it looks like, and she'll go back to the line here with 29 seconds left. So, chance to add a couple more points for the senior before this one's all said and done. Well, if it holds, Fosston will be a 24-3 on the year, and now Vestal's bleeding, it looks like, so they're going to get that taken care of, perhaps. As I was saying, Fosston would be an impressive 24-3 on the year. They are going to use a timeout here. I think, well, it is a full timeout, so we'll take a 30-second break. We'll come back with the last 30 seconds after this. It's Fosston and Cass Lake Bena in the Section 8A Girls Basketball Tournament on the KROX live stream. Oh, we are back here as the Fosston Greyhounds 29 seconds away from capping off an impressive season, and they're not done yet. Don't get me wrong. They'll have the Section 8A championship, but already winning an East subsection championship, you know, doesn't happen very often. It's very tough to do, especially in this section with how loaded and talented it is. So it really says how good they've been this year with a 23-3 record, and They've played another great game tonight, a fast start. They've just kind of coasted the rest of the way with that 10-point lead. I don't think it ever got down to single digits in the second half. So they have, it did. I take that back. It got to 45-36 as the first free throw good for Vesseldahl. But then they rattled off a quick run after that to go back in front by double digits. And it's really been all Greyhounds. The second free throw off the mark. Another offensive rebound, though. Lexi Mallon to Vesseldahl, and she'll go back and get a chance to shoot 2 more. And this one's on Rose. And if that is the case, that would be number 5 on Rose. So that'll do it for her today. And she sees that and will head off. A good season for her. And she'll be back again next year as a junior. A lot more opportunities there for her to be back in these kinds of games. And Cass Lake is going to get number 41 into the game here, and I would assume that is going to be one of the lone seniors on this team. And it is, in fact, going to be Matea Mitchell. So she'll get an opportunity to play the last 25 seconds of her career as Vesseldahl does make the first free throw once again. Spent a lot of time at the free throw line in this game. Misses the second. Are they going to get another offensive rebound? Almost. Cass Lake gets that one. 53-38, and here they come. This might be their last possession of the game. In and out on the 3 by Fine Day. Tipped around. Oh, look at this. Mitchell had it and is fouled. How about that? And Matea Mitchell, the senior, is going to get an opportunity here to score in her final game. Always like that, and fouling out here for Fosston will be Manicky, so Johnson will come in for her. And here we go. Mitchell with an opportunity to leave a mark on this game. Looks like Fosston's going to get subbing themselves. Mitchell's free throws off the mark. She's got a second chance at it. And now the Fosston Greyhounds will sub in number 12, Genevieve Roux, the senior as well for the Greyhounds. So each team getting a senior in that maybe doesn't play very much. An opportunity late. Mitchell's free throw is good. And she does end up with a point here in her last game, which is kind of cool. And the Greyhounds should be able to just run the clock off now. And with 5 seconds, they pass it over. And there you go. The Fosston Greyhounds are your Section 8A East subsection champions in 2023. Let the celebration begin for the Greyhounds. They'll represent the East subsection in the section championship on Friday night. They'll play the winner of our next game, Goodridge, Grygla, and Badger Greenbush-Middle River. Our final score is 53-39. Well, we won't have a ton to say in the post-game show. We'll go over the final scoring maybe. Otherwise, we'll have the pregame show for BGMR, Goodridge, Grygla coming up soon. And you'll hear from both of their head coaches in a pregame interview. And we will not talk to either of these coaches in our post-game show tonight, but we will get a chance to talk to Coach Viken once again next Friday, this Friday, as they advance. And they are going to have the awards ceremony right now going on as well, so we'll keep the stream on and give you an opportunity to see that. And, and how about that? 1,000th career point for Kinsley Dupong in the game. So the senior, Kinsley Dupong, pretty impressive night for her as she is able to score her 1,000th career point. The Greyhounds celebrating that. You win a subsection championship. I mean, what more could you want? What a night. See if they can complete it and finish it off in the section championship on Friday night. So, well, they'll hand out the awards now. We'll get an opportunity here to tally up our point totals in the game. Dupont scored 13 in the first half, ended up not scoring the rest of the game, which is pretty impressive, all things considered. Greyhounds had 5 different players score in this game. It was 20 from the senior Caitlin Vesseldahl, 13 from the senior Kinsley Dupong, 11 from freshman Lexi Mallon, 5 off the bench from junior Tessa Manicky, and 4 from junior Brinley Mallon as well. On the other side, for Cass Lake Bena, 2 main contributors in this game. They had 18 from sophomore Gabrielle Fine-Day, 15 from sophomore Alexia Rose before she fouled out. Then they had 1 apiece from Wind, Talisha Graves, Desjardins, 1 from Matea Mitchell, who came off the bench, scored. They also had 3 from Wind. Annika Wind hit a 3 in this game, so they had 6 different players score in the 53-39 loss here this evening. So a fun one, and we'll see what lies ahead for Fosston. So again, they're giving Cass Lake Bena their opportunity to get their medals right now. Once they get both teams, we'll take a short break after that, and then maybe come back and, again, just run through our totals and wrap things up there and get ready for the BGMR Goodridge Grygla game at that point. Well, and again, Fosston 24-3. They were 19-2 in Section 8A coming into this game, and they've just rolled through their competition all year. They sweep Cass Lake Bena on the year. They beat them in the regular season 64-51, and then again here tonight 53-39. Cass Lake Bena ends their season with a final record of 17-12, and there will be a new champion in Section 8A this year, as the Panthers were the defending champions. And again, just going through the list, and then the Greyhounds will have their turn and get an opportunity to celebrate with the trophy, pose for a picture, I'm sure, and whatnot. That's a great venue to have this tournament, I will say. The crowd, you get the student sections down court level, you get the pep bands down there, and then you get this on the court with everybody around the arena watching. So certainly enjoy being here, and we had a great game. Expect to be a good one in game number 2 here later on tonight as well. So again, Cass Lake Bena, the runner-up in Section 8A East, the East subsection that is. And now the captains will come forward, accept their trophy, and then get an opportunity to celebrate for a little bit with their team. And here come the Greyhound celebration now. It's a small roster, all things considered, but you only need 5 on the court at once, and they've got a good rotation, a good thing going, and they had a great year last year. They won 20 games a year ago as well and came up short to Fertile Beltrami. They got their revenge over Fertile Beltrami this year, and then were able to win this game as well to get a section championship appearance. It's definitely been a fun program to watch. They're not new to success by any means. Barak up right now, getting that from the athletic director, Ryan Hanlon. Rue now, her turn as they continue to go one by one down the line. I guess our second game will tip off around 7:45 tonight. We should be on track and ahead of schedule for that, so be staying in tune to KROX for that here on the live stream. And again, Dupont getting her moment there, and what a night for her. Scoring her 1,000th career point and being able to win a East subsection championship. As a senior, I'm sure that was one of the main goals she had probably coming into the year, and they were able to accomplish just that. Now the coaches get their moment as well. And now here comes the trophy presentation. Wait for it. There we go. So there you go. Let the celebration begin. They're jumping up and down. And 7 o'clock back here Friday night. The Greyhounds will have a chance to take it all the way and make the state tournament, a game we will carry here on the KROX live stream. So they will pose for a picture. And we will take a break as they do that. And when we come back, we'll see if we need to wrap anything up. Otherwise, we'll have the pregame show for Badger Greenbush-Middle River and Goodridge Grygla in the West Subsection Championship here on the KROX live stream. This has been Section 8A Girls Basketball from Ralph Ingolstadt Arena, and we'll be back after this 3-minute break on the KROX live stream.
Maralt's Home Furnishings in Fosston is your appliance, furniture, electronic, and flooring expert. They're proud to have served Fosston and the surrounding area for over 50 years. They're committed to offering you top name brands like Whirlpool, FlexSteel, Spring Air, and Congolium for kitchen and laundry appliances, bedroom and living room furniture, flooring, and mattresses. Come in and experience personalized one-on-one service by their exceptional sales staff and meet new owners Mike and Michelle Kerfman. Create your perfect home at your one-stop shop where they sell the best Meralt's Home Furnishings in downtown Fosston. Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts in Fosston has a little bit of everything, and they provide great hometown service. You can have your prescriptions filled and delivered to your home or go through the drive-through window for quick pickups. Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts also has a very nice selection of gift items for any occasion, including a variety of home decor, toys, kitchen items, personal care products, and a nice assortment of apparel. Stop in and see all the great merchandise they sell. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7:30, Saturday, 8:30 to 3, and closed on Sundays. Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts in downtown Fosston. Stop by Lapeer Oil Company East and West in Fosston and fill your vehicle up. They carry Marathon gasoline and diesel. Feeling a little hungry? Check out their specials and their deli. Monday and Friday, they offer daily soups. Tuesday and Thursday specials is tacos. On Wednesday, stop in at Lapeer Oil Company and enjoy a fantastic pizza buffet. Check Lapeer Oil Company's Facebook page to get updates on all their specials. Headed to the lake to go fishing? They carry a nice selection of bait as well. Lapeer Oil Company East and West in Fosston would like to wish area teams best of luck.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Minnesota High School Sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Oh, we're back here from Ralph Engelstad Arena in Thief River Falls. Game 1 of our doubleheader completed here on our KROX live stream tonight, as it was the Fosston Greyhounds winning the East subsection. They get a win 53-39 over Cass Lake Bena. It was a very good game right from the get-go for Fosston. They got off to an 11-0 start, pretty much led by double digits the rest of the way. There was one moment in the second half, well, two, I guess, because Cass Lake Bena, they did score 13 points in the first 4 minutes of the second half. That cut a 19-point halftime deficit all the way down to 10. But then, Fosston extended it a little bit from there. They did get down to single digits with a couple minutes left, but then the Greyhounds said enough is enough, and they would close the game out and win it pretty handily. So congratulations to them. Again, 24-3 on the year. As for the Cass Lake Bena Panthers, they end their season with a final record of 17-12, and they will have work to do for their section defense next year. They won't be the defending champion this year, but they will have an opportunity to come back next year, bringing everybody back and getting an opportunity to be back here once again. So Chris Fee will be taking over shortly, and he will have the Badger Greenbush-Middle River game to go along with the Goodridge Grygla Chargers, as those two teams will square off. It's the number 1 versus the number 2 in the West subsection, so that should be just a dandy of a game. They're taking the court right now for warm-up, so it should be good. It'll be a lot of fun to see these two play. I'm looking forward to it. I'll switch roles, head down court side, snap some pictures, and be able to post the story for this next game, for the story of our last game, pictures and everything else. Go to KROXAM.com. We'll have the scoring totals up there as well. Again, that's KROXAM.com. We'll have one for this upcoming game as well here later on this evening and looking forward to that. So I'll sign off for now. This is Y. Morrell saying have a great rest of your night, everybody. Hope you stick around to watch and hear the sounds of this next game between the Chargers and the Gators. And if not, do have a good rest of your night. We'll be back here for the championship as well on Friday night, so certainly do look forward to that as well, and be listening for that later on here this evening. So we will have that for you, or not this evening, later on this week, I should say. So maybe a quick draft scoreboard update, I suppose, before we sign off as well, as I can see Chris is getting the Goodridge coach down there right now and getting the starting lineups, I'm sure, from him. So why don't we take a look and see if we can potentially get our scoreboard update for you here and just see what else is going on. Again, the 8 AA games that were supposed to be at Detroit Lakes tonight, those have been pushed to tomorrow. So those will be played tomorrow at Detroit Lakes. That's because the Lakers have a boys' home game tonight in their section tournament. And, unfortunately, couldn't get everything to be played at once. We do have a couple of updates we can provide regarding the 8A games here. It was a win for Fosston over Cass Lake Bena, 53-39. And then in the other games from around the state tonight, got the Minnesota Wild. That's on KROX Radio right now for those that want to listen to that as they host Calgary and try to stay red hot. The Minnesota Timberwolves, they're also in action right now for those that maybe want to tune in to that one. We don't have it on the air, but they're playing Philadelphia right now. And in that game, first the Wild, they're tied at 0s with Calgary at the moment. The Wild, though, as we take a look at what they have going on, or the Timberwolves, I'm all over the place here. The Timberwolves, they're down at half, 58-45, so there you go. So that is what we got on the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update, brought to you by Draft Sports Bar and Grill in Crookston. And he is getting a quick interview with the Chargers head coach, so I guess we'll stall a little bit longer before taking a break, and then we will be able to have him come on up, and he'll take over and take the reins from here. And the clock reads 22:30, and so that means opening tip maybe somewhere between 7:50, 7:55 for this next game, as we will be a little bit behind schedule, but not the whole way by any means. So there you go. That pretty much wraps it up here. Good pep band in attendance for the Chargers. BGMR's brought theirs. Student sections filling in. Crowd sticking around. Beautiful night for some high school basketball section tournament action. Doesn't get much better than this. And, it's going to be a fun one between the Gators and the Chargers to decide who will take on the Fosston Greyhounds in the Section 8A Championship later on here this week. So one last time, this is Y. Morrell signing off. Have a great rest of your night if you don't stick around to watch the next game. But if you do, hope you enjoy it. And, again, be listening for the Section 8A Championship coming up later this week on the KROX live stream. And remember to go to KROXAM.com for all the scores, stats, pictures, and more. It's on our website at KROXAM.com. This is Y. Morrell signing off. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. And BGMR versus Goodridge Grygla, the pregame show, will be coming up in 3 minutes here on the KROX live stream.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Fix it, do it, remodel it, and improve it with the help of Crookston Hardware Hank. They have everything you need from electrical to plumbing supplies, paint, stain and paint supplies, power and hand tools, housewares, and things to fix up and clean up. Crookston Hardware Hank carries seasonal items, shovels, rakes, grills, bird feeders, bird seed, pet food, and much more. For home projects, repairs, and more, shop Crookston Hardware Hank, University Avenue in Crookston.
You've got a lot more going for you with Hank, Hardware Hank.
Happy Joe's in Crookston has some grand news. Our buffet is back. Come grab all your favorites, including our pizza, pasta, and breadsticks, plus more. Buffet is open 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Happy Joe's. Good times to be together.
Tradition, your sports leader. The voice of the Valley since 1948. 1260 AM, KROX Crookston.
And welcome back to the Ralph Fingelstead Arena in Thief River Falls, the site of both Section 8A girls basketball semifinal games. And the first game just came to a conclusion with Fosston advancing to the section championship, and they'll take on the winner of this next game, the Badger Greenbush-Middle River Gators, the number 1 seed, and the Goodridge Grygla Chargers. And we should have a pretty good one coming up here this evening. Well, the two teams met twice during the regular season. The Chargers, they have had a fantastic year, and they have cruised all season long, and they've come away with a couple of victories over Goodridge Grygla. They're looking to do that here once again this evening. We had a chance to talk with both head coaches, and we will talk with the head coach of the Goodridge Grygla Gatsky Chargers, Coach Johnsrud. That'll be coming up right after this timeout on KROX.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today, or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative, located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Hello, this is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community Crookston. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services that we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute short stay and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. Please know how very proud Benedictine Living Community of Crookston is to serve our community.
Hi, I'm TJ Oshie here at Marvin headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota.
The Lake Town way of life is appealing to so many people.
We've got a thriving school system, coffee shops, breweries, restaurants, and hockey is the hub of our community. We're probably the last place left in Minnesota where hockey is actually free.
The way Marvin supports the town supports Marvin is awesome.
There's opportunities for you, work hard, self-educate. The sky's the limit here at Marvin.
Help support Crookston Youth Hockey. The Crookston Blue Line Club works.
And we continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX as we talk with the head coach of the Chargers, Coach John Trud. And Coach, another a fantastic season for you, and you guys have been playing well all year.
Yeah, we had a good season. We had a really good start. We went 11-1, and I think we went 4-4, but we started coming back at the end of the season when it mattered.
What was the big difference, I guess, sort of at the bookends of the season where you started good and ended good?
We were pushing the ball up. We were playing defense. When we went 4-4, it was kind of in a week and a half, and it just didn't seem like we wanted to be there. It's going to be a long season, I think. I think we hit a wall, but we took a few days off. Everybody got regrouped, and we came back.
You get ready to take on Badger Greenbush-Middle River, and it's a team you know very well.
Yeah, we played them twice. We play them twice every year. We know what they do. They're really good at it, what they do. So we're going to have to counter them.
Obviously, you have a tremendous scorer with Jacobson, but it's going to take the entire team effort here tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have foul 5 people on Kaylin Jacobson every time she gets the ball. So I tell her to go make plays, and that doesn't mean just making a layup. That means drive. You can dish it up for somebody else's layup or out for a 3. But I think she'll be able to still make plays, and hopefully she can get her 20 points.
And the health of the team, how are you doing there?
We're good.
Can you narrow it down to 2 or 3 keys for a Charger victory?
We're going to play physical on defense. We got to box them out on their shots, and we got to push it up.
Coach, thanks for talking to us. Congratulations on getting here.
Thank you.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abassi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Fix it, do it, remodel it, and improve it with the help of Crookston Hardware Hank. They have everything you need from electrical to plumbing supplies, paint, stain, and paint supplies, power and hand tools, housewares, and things to fix up and clean up. Crookston Hardware Hank carries seasonal items, shovels, rakes, grills, bird feeders, bird seed, pet food, and much more. For home projects, repairs, and more, shop Crookston Hardware Hank, University Avenue in Crookston.
You've got a lot more going for you with Hank, Hardware Hank.
Happy Joe's in Crookston has some grand news. Our buffet is back. Come grab all your favorites, including our pizza, pasta, and breadsticks, plus more. Buffet is open 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Happy Joe's. Good times to be together.
Tradition, your sports leader. The voice of the Valley since 1948. 1260 AM, KROX Crookston.
We continue the Riverview Health pregame show on KROX as we talk with the head coach of the Badger Greenbush-Middle River Gators, Coach Dahl. And Coach, first of all, congratulations getting back to the semifinals, the subsection championship. And first of all, obviously you've been playing pretty well lately.
Yeah, thank you. No, our girls have been battling hard. They've had a lot of energy going into the tournament here and been really being physical, having fun, and finding a way to win.
One thing with your teams, you're physical, but you do it under control, a controlled physical. You're also athletic, and you just continue to reload every year, it seems like.
We have a good group, a good mix. I'm still waiting for us to have like a 5'11" or a 6-foot girl, but I don't know if that's going to ever happen. So, we have to use our speed. We have to use their desire to push a lot down low and do all that. We have 6 seniors that play a lot, so we need to make do and get after it and get it done.
How about your last game? You came away with the victory there, and you have to be pretty happy with how you played.
Yeah, I thought our defense was really good. We were tough. Offense was a little shaky for a while, and then we finally started making a few outside shots, opening things up a little bit. We snuck in and got a few rebounds. Gave ourselves a couple more chances, and we're able to create a gap and ultimately get the win.
It seems like for teams that play on this floor for the first time each tournament season, it does take a while to get used to playing in this big cavernous stadium.
It does. You have the open behind the baskets. I joke and I say, well, we aren't always the purest shooters, so heck, this might help us and whatever. You have to adjust quick and play and get a few to drop. We did that.
You take on Goodridge Grygla, and a team you know quite a bit about?
Yes, we've battled with them twice already this year. Came out on top, but we know that playoff time, you can't ever assume anything. We have to play hard. We have to play great defense. We have to key in on their big offensive threats, and there's just things that we have to do.
The healthier team, how are you doing there?
I can't complain. They are bouncing off the walls right now, so they're ready to go.
Yeah, playing the second game, sometimes that's not all it's cracked up to be, because you got to sit there with all that anxiousness.
We are not the most patient group.
So you're saying it should be a good start then?
I'm hoping so.
Can you narrow it down to 2 or 3 keys for a Gator victory?
We got to play great defense. We need to get rebounds and get up the floor.
Coach, congratulations on getting here, and best of luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
And that is the head coach of the Badger Greenbush-Middle River Gators, Coach Dahl. Always enjoy talking with Coach Dahl, a veteran head coach, and his team is the top seed in the West subsection once again this year. We had a chance to get the starting lineups. We'll run through those. That'll be coming up here in just a little bit. We'll have the opening tip of the second semifinal game. We'll get to find out who takes on the Fosston Greyhounds on Friday night in the Section 8A championship game. Is it going to be the Badger Greenbush-Middle River Gators, or is it going to be the Goodridge Grygla Chargers? Well, we'll find out here with the opening tip coming up in a little over 5.5 minutes. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Hello, this is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community Crookston. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services that we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute short stay and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. Please know how very proud Benedictine Living Community of Crookston is to serve our community.
Hi, I'm TJ Oshie here at Marvin Headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota.
The Lake Town way of life is appealing to so many people.
We've got a thriving school system, coffee shops, breweries, restaurants, and hockey is the hub of our community. We're probably the last place left in Minnesota where hockey is actually free.
The way Marvin supports the town supports Marvin is awesome.
There's opportunities for you, work hard, self-educate. The sky's the limit here at Marvin.
Help support Crookston Youth Hockey. The Crookston Blue Line Club works hard to improve youth hockey, and club investments help keep the hockey program costs down. The Blue Line Club has paid for equipment, liability insurance, Maha registration fees, Mite Park and Rec fees, and USA Hockey membership fees. The Crookston Blue Line Club also pays tournament entry fees, home tournament expenses, and website development and maintenance. For more information, contact any Blue Line Club member. Please help support Crookston Youth Hockey.
Welcome back to the Ralph Fingelstead Arena, one of the nicest places the high school tournaments are played in. There's no doubt about that. And pretty good view for most. You see a lot of the fans sitting up top. That's to not have to look through the plexiglass, which even as hockey fans you pay good money to get next to the glass in hockey. Basketball fans, we're more... we're going to sit up higher so we can see better type of crowd. But so there you go. We have time to take a look at the starting lineups. It's brought to you by Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. It's wintertime. Make sure your battery will start the first time every time. Buy a Legend battery from Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They have Legend batteries for your automobiles, your tractors, your ATVs, everything, almost everything you need at Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. Taking a look at the starting lineups for the Badger Greenbush-Middle River Gators. They're going to go like this. It'll be Jade Reese, a 5'9 senior. Kenzie Dahl, a 5'8 sophomore. Hannah Bergsnev, a 5'5 senior. Then Tessany Blazik, a 5'5 senior. And Kinsley Hansen, a 5'7 senior. It'll be Reese, Dahl, Bergsnev, along with Blazik and Hansen, the starting five for Badger Greenbush-Middle River. For the Goodridge Grygla Chargers, they will go like this. It'll be Brooklyn Kryl, a sophomore. Chesney Salo, a sophomore. Caitlin Jacobson, a senior. Sadie Anderson, a senior. And Kylie DeLage, a senior. And they are going to announce the starting lineup, so we will take a break. We'll be back. We'll have the opening tip. That's going to be coming up next in the second Section 8A semifinal game. Badger Greenbush-Middle River taking on Goodridge Grygla Chargers. The opening tip coming up next. Meralt's Home Furnishings in Fosston is your appliance, furniture, electronic, and flooring expert. They're proud to have served Fosston and the surrounding area for over 50 years. They're committed to offering you top name brands like Whirlpool, FlexSteel, Spring Air, and Congolium for kitchen and laundry appliances, bedroom and living room furniture, flooring, and mattresses. Come in and experience personalized one-on-one service by their exceptional sales staff and meet new owners Mike and Michelle Kerfman. Create your perfect home at your one-stop shop where they sell the best Meralt's Home Furnishings in downtown Fosston. Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts in Fosston has a little bit of everything, and they provide great hometown service. You can have your prescriptions filled and delivered to your home or go through the drive-through window for quick pickups. Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts also has a very nice selection of gift items for any occasion, including a variety of home decor, toys, kitchen items, personal care products, and a nice assortment of apparel. Stop in and see all the great merchandise they sell. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7:30, Saturday, 8:30 to 3, and closed on Sundays. Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts in downtown Fosston. Stop by Lapeer Oil Company East and West in Fosston and fill your vehicle up. They carry Marathon gasoline and diesel. Feeling a little hungry? Check out their specials in their deli. Monday and Friday, they offer daily soups. Tuesday and Thursday specials is tacos. On Wednesday, stop in at Lapeer Oil Company and enjoy a fantastic pizza buffet. Check Lapeer Oil Company's Facebook page to get updates on all their specials. Headed to the lake to go fishing? They carry a nice selection of bait as well. Lapeer Oil Company East and West in Fosston would like to wish area teams best of luck.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
Well, here we go. The opening tip getting ready here as the Badger Greenbush-Middle River Gators get ready to take on the Grygla Goodridge Chargers. BGMR in their black uniforms, green numbers, white trim going left to right, and Goodridge Grygla in their white uniforms, blue numbers, and yellow trim. Chargers win the opening tip. They'll get it over to Salo. Salo, a lob pass inside. It's going to be kicked around and picked up by the Chargers. Now off to the right wing. Pass over to DeLage. DeLage gets it into the paint, making the move. The left-hand shot. The runner through the lane is partially blocked. And a Badger Greenbush-Middle River will pick up the loose ball. Bringing the ball up to the top of the key. Pass off right wing. Blazic leaves it onto the baseline. Now it goes back inside to Blazic. She turns around, muscles up a shot. Too strong. Rebound, though, grabbed by the Gators. Put back in. And a BGMR takes a 2-0 lead. With the offensive rebound and put back for Bergsnev. And it's a 2-0 lead. Then the Chargers turn it over. So it's 2-0. Badger Greenbush-Middle River with the lead. Bringing the ball up into the front court. Pass goes to Blazic. Now up to the top of the key. A spin, pump fake, Dahl. Leaves it over to the far corner. Now it'll go after Reese. Reese with the three from the far corner, and she hits it. It's a 5-0 lead for Badger Greenbush-Middle River, and now they almost get the steal, but it goes out of bounds. Boy, what a start for Badger Greenbush-Middle River. Fosston started the first semifinal game on an 11-0 run, and they held on the rest of the way. So the Chargers bring it up. Driving into the paint area is Salo. She has it knocked away. A jump ball is called. The possession arrow in favor of Badger Greenbush-Middle River. So exactly the start. Coach Dahl said his girls are very antsy, so he was hoping for a good start. That's what he's had so far. 5-0 run to start the game. Now a pass over to the far sideline. Backing her way in was Dahl. Kicks a pass out. Driving in. Oh, that is Dahl. Free throw line jumper. That's off the mark. Rebound Chargers. Chargers, a bounce pass goes underneath the basket. Over to Anderson. Anderson, a long pass now up into the front court. Pass is across the paint, and laying it in for an easy two will be Caitlin Jacobson. Jacobson will get the first points for the Chargers, and it's 5-2. 15:47 remaining in this first half of play. Just underway here at Ralph Engelstad Arena. Shot put up by the Gators, no good. Rebound grab, put back up, no good by BGMR's Bergsnev, and she'll be at the line where she's going to be shooting 2 shots. The foul will be on Sadie Anderson, her first personal, first team foul. First free throw is good for Bergsnev. That'll be her 3rd point of the game. Looking to make it 4. Second free throw and into the lane way too quick was Reese. Not sure what Reese was thinking there, or if that was a design play, or if she just got way too much of a jump start. Now the full court pressure put on by Badger Greenbush-Middle River. The ball is knocked away, then it goes off of the hands of Sadie Anderson of Goodridge Grygla, and it will be Badger Greenbush-Middle River ball. Lob pass to the free throw line, spinning around, left hand shot, rolls off the back of the rim, no good for BGMR. And then we're going to have a foul called. We'll have a reach-in foul on, that'll be Blazik. No, was that Blazik that got the foul? Yeah. That'll be her first personal. Now a pass inside. It's tipped away, picked up by the Gators. Boy, they've played tremendous defense early on here. They lead 6-2. Bounce pass inside, goes to Blazik. She backs her way in, now backs up, puts up the shot off the glass. Good. Tough shot is Tessany Blazik. That'll be her first point, and an 8-2 lead for Badger Greenbush-Middle River. We'll take a break. 14:56 remaining in the first half of play. The Gators 8, Goodridge Grygla 2. We'll be back right after this. Now the Chargers want a timeout, trailing by a score of 8-2. 14:53 remaining. Now a long pass goes up. Spotting up for about a 8-foot jumper off the mark is DeLage. Rebound, Gators. They're going to speed into the front court. Long pass. It is going to be picked off by Jacobson, and then she is fouled. Caitlin read that perfectly, the senior. That'll be on Bergsnev, her first personal foul. That'll be the second team foul on Badger Greenbush-Middle River. You're tuned in to the KROX video live stream. We'll have the championship game Friday night at 7 o'clock as well. Now a pass inside and fouled is the Gators' Anderson. She's going to be at the line shooting 2. That'll be the third team foul on Badger Greenbush-Middle River. Foul will be on Jade Reese, her first personal, third team foul. Blazik, Bergsnev, and Reese all have a foul apiece. First free throws off the mark for Anderson, a senior. Now the second free throw attempt. Shot is no good. A rebound, Gators. Hitting the brakes. Where are the Gators? Now a long pass up for Blazik. That's too far out of her reach. Goes off her fingertips, but it'll be another turnover on Badger Greenbush-Middle River. 8-2. Gators lead. 14-14 remaining. Inbound pass goes Salo into the front court. Now it goes off left wing over to Anderson. Anderson back up top of the key. Kryle drives in, loses the ball, and another turnover on Goodridge Grygla. So we'll have Cassidy Dahl checking into the game. Now pass goes over near sideline to Blazik, up to the top of the key to Dahl. Dahl kicks it back, Blazik. She'll fire a three, that's off the back iron. Rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Badger Greenbush-Middle River. It'll be Goodridge Grygla Charger ball. 8-2, we've been stuck there for over a minute now. Full court pressure, 2-2-1. Full court press. Jacobson rolls the ball up, and then there's a collision, and the Chargers come away with it. Then a shot is blocked. That was Reese coming away with a nice clean block. Chargers still have the ball. A bounce pass goes. It's up, now tipped over. Working it around the perimeter are the Chargers. Left-hand runner is off the mark. Rebound grabbed by Ashlyn Nelson. Now a shot put up from the left wing. That's off the mark. Rebound loose. It's ripped away. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Goodridge Grygla. Boy, the Chargers cannot buy a basket early on because of that defensive pressure by Badger Greenbush-Middle River. Now the pass goes off left wing. Bounce pass near sideline. Over to Reese. Reese kicks a pass out to Dahl. Her shot spins around the rim and falls out no good. Pushing it into the front court along the far sideline is Nelson for the Chargers. Leaves it up to Jacobson. Jacobson leaves it off right wing. A lot of focus on Caitlin Jacobson, the leading scorer. And they knew that was going to happen. She's seen all kinds of defenses all her career. Now at the top of the key with it is Nelson. Leaves it back off right wing. Now to Jacobson. She's left open for a second or three. Way off the mark. Rebound. Badger Greenbush-Middle River. A long pass goes up to Cassidy Dahl. She'll drive onto the baseline. Kicks a pass back out over to Reese. She'll fire a three. That's in and out. No good. Rebound. Dahl tried to put it back up. No good. And then the second offensive rebound is grabbed and put back in by the Gators. That was Kinsley Hansen with the offensive rebound and the putback for her first points of the game, and it's now a 10-2 lead for Badger Greenbush-Middle River. The ball tipped away out of bounds. Last touch by the Gators. 11:36 remaining. 10-2. Badger Greenbush-Middle River with the lead. Fosston in the first semifinal game started the game on an 11-0 run and held on the rest of the way. Pass up to the top of the key goes to Anderson for Goodridge Grygla. Now off to the left wing to Nelson. Nelson leaves it back up top of the key. Goes off the fingertips of Salo, but she's able to track it down. Now has it on her side. Leaves a pass over to Jacobson. Jacobson gets a pick, doesn't use it, leaves it up to the top of the key, a pass to DeLage. Now around to the left wing, it'll go to Salo. Salo back up top of the key, working it around the perimeter. Goodridge Grygla, and a foul away from the ball is going to be called. We'll have a push on. That'll be on Kinsley Hansen, her first personal foul. That'll be the fourth team foul. Looking to inbound Jacobson. Lobs it up top of the key to Anderson. Anderson leaves it back over to the right wing to Jacobson. Jacobson is going to be fouled. That'll be the fifth team foul on Badger Greenbush-Middle River. That'll be on Cassidy Dahl, her first personal, fifth team foul. 5 different players with a foul apiece for Badger Greenbush-Middle River. Long pass goes up to Anderson. Now over to the far sideline to Jacobson. Jacobson lobs a pass. It might have been partially tipped. It's going to be picked off by the Gators. Bringing it up into the front court will be Reese. Reese over to Dahl. Cassidy with the 3 and an out, no good. Rebound, fighting for it. The ball is loose and coming away as Goodridge Grygla. Bounce pass into the front court, goes to DeLage. DeLage leaves it off left wing to Anderson. Now over to Nelson. Nelson drives in, puts up the shot. It rolls off the side of the rim, no good, but she'll be at the line where she's going to be shooting 2. She's been a nice spark off the bench, the sophomore guard. The foul will be on Bergsnev. That's her second personal, 6th team foul. So with 10:24 remaining in this first half of play, the Chargers are going to be in the bonus situation here the rest of the way. First free throw is good for Nelson. The Chargers now 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Now the second free throw shot is short. Rebound grabbed by the Gators. 10-3 the score. And Dahl has it. And a foul away from the ball. It's going to be a push-off, and that's going to be on... It's going to be on Bergsnev. It is. That's going to be her 3rd personal foul. Since it was an offensive foul, player control foul, there's no free throws taken. So Bergsnev picks up her 3rd personal foul. 10:06 remaining. Chargers have a chance, trailing by 7 now. We're a minute away from the halfway point of this first half, and only 3 points for Goodridge Grygla. Nelson leaves a pass to Salo. Now off to Jacobson. Jacobson is knocked to the ground, and another foul is going to be called. The Gator fans bringing the Boo Bird out. So the foul is going to be on Husker. First personal. 8th team foul. Jacobson at the line, misses the front end of the bonus. 1 of 5 now from the free throw line for Goodridge Grygla, 20%. That is not good at all. Now a baseline jumper is off the mark. Rebound, grab, put back in by the Gators, and another timeout's going to be called. The offensive rebound and the putback for Cassidy Dahl, her first points of the game, and 9:25 remaining in this first half of play. We'll keep it here during this timeout. It's a 12-3 lead after Dahl's offensive rebound and the putback with 9:25 remaining. And we're 25 seconds away from the halfway mark, and Goodridge Grygla still only has 3 points in the game. That's the bad news. The good news, if you're a Charger fan, they're only 9 points out of the lead. So there's some good news, bad news situation going on early on for Badger Greenbush-Middle River. They have nothing but good news. I think they would like a few more points, more than 12 points here, but the kind of defense they've been playing. But at this point, they lead by 9. They do have 8 team fouls. That could come into play here as Bergsnev's on the bench with 3 personal fouls. So there's a little rundown of the situation here at the Ralph Engelstad Arena. It'll be a Charger ball. Camo is the theme for the Chargers, and a blackout is the theme for the student body for Badger Greenbush-Middle River. 9:19 remaining, first half. Now a long pass stolen away. Easy type steal there. Now driving into the lane. Jacobson's going to be called for the block. That'll be her first personal foul. And at the line will be Kinsley Hansen. She has 2 points in the game. And she's shooting 2 free throws here. Eyes down the rim. First free throw is good. 3 points now for Hansen. The foul, Jacobson, her first personal. That is the second team foul. Now the second free throw for Hansen. Shot, no good. Rebound, batted around, and then picked up by the Chargers Underdahl. Morgan Underdahl, the junior, gets it to Jacobson. Now up to Nelson at the top of the key. Back to the left wing. It'll go to Salo. Salo back up top of the key. Man-to-man defense by the Gators, and it's been fantastic. Only 3 points given up through the halfway point of this first half. Now on the left wing, dribbling up is Underdahl. Leaves a pass to the half-court circle to Nelson. Nelson leaves it back left wing over to Salo. Salo holds the ball above her head, looks for somebody inside. Nobody there. Dribbles around the perimeter, leaves a pass off over to Nelson. Nelson skip pass across the paint. Has it stolen away, driving into the lane, putting on the afterburners, and laying it in for two is Kenzie Dahl. Sixth player to score now for the Gators. It's 15 to 3. And Dahl showed tremendous speed there. She just blew away from everybody. And now the Chargers turn it over once more. 7:57 remaining in this first half of play. And the Gators are putting on an absolute clinic here on the defensive end. This is why they've been considered the top team in the section pretty much all season long. Bounce pass, greeted by full court pressure, goes over to Dahl. Or excuse me, that now a shot put up by Cassidy Dahl. That's in and out, no good. Rebound. Chargers, skip pass, goes over to Jacobson to the near side. Now back around the perimeter over to Nelson on the right wing. Nelson bounces a pass up top of the key to Underdahl. Underdahl bounce pass inside, cutting right towards the basket is Jacobson, and she lays it in for her fourth point of the game. 15-5, the score, 10-point lead, and then the Gators come right back and score two more. Don't waste any time doing it, and it's now a 17-5 lead for Badger Greenbush-Middle River, and they force yet another turnover along the far side. Cassidy Dahl across the way. $17-5. It's all Badger Greenbush-Middle River to start here. Chargers looking for some kind of positivity on the offensive end. They're going to drop back into a zone. Now a three is too strong by Jade Reese. Once again, Ashlyn Nelson, the sophomore guard, comes away with the ball, leaves a pass over near side to Underdahl. Underdahl leaves it into the near corner to Kryl. Kryl picks up the dribble, leaves it back to the corner to Anderson. Anderson leaves a pass inside. Underdahl turns around, leaves a pass out. Far sideline, Jacobson. Her three is good. Jacobson has 7 of the team's 8 points. And the Chargers trail 17-8. Now bringing it up. Pass too low. Right at the feet. And Dahl not able to get those hands down to her shoelaces quite fast enough, and it'll be a turnover. Bringing it up is Jacobson. She lobs a pass inside, and the Gators are all over that one. They had 2 players that were both going for the steal, but then a bounce pass by Reese is stolen away. Again, everywhere on the Chargers' defensive end has been Nelson. She leaves a pass off, cutting in. Underdahl lays it in for 2. And just like that, it's a 17-10 deficit. The Chargers showing signs of life as Underdahl gets the first basket by somebody other than Jacobson, and we'll have a travel on the Gators. So a turnover on Badger Greenbush-Middle River. It'll be Charger ball, and they have momentum on their side now. They have scored the last 5 points to double their score. 17-10. Chargers could, they would really love to have a basket here. An 7 or 8-0 run. Nelson cuts towards the free throw line, leaves a pass over the head of Underdahl. It'll be a turnover on the Chargers and Badger Greenbush-Middle River ball. And another timeout on the floor. We'll take one this time. 17-10, Badger Greenbush-Middle River leading Goodridge Grygla. 5:11 left in the first half. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout. .5:11 remaining in this first half of play. 17-10, Badger Greenbush-Middle River leading Goodridge Grygla, but it's a 5-0 run for the Chargers. They're going to come with full court pressure once again, bringing the ball up into the front court. Is Dahl. That's Kenzie Dahl. Pass goes inside to Blazik. A fadeaway jumper off the glass, short, and another foul is going to be called. And this foul is going to be on Kenzie Dahl. That'll be the 9th team foul, first personal on Dahl. And Jacobson at the line, where she is shooting the bonus. Jacobson's free throw is good. Jacobson, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. .456 remaining first half. Second free throw is also good. 17-12. It's a 7-0 run now for Goodridge Grygla. And they're right back into it, trailing by 5. Pass goes over to the left wing, now into the far corner. Wide open underneath, putting up the shot high off the glass, too strong are the Gators, and the rebound grabbed by the Chargers. Now saving it before it goes out of bounds is Nelson. And it goes right back to Anderson. Chargers at the top of the key. With it is Nelson. Nelson back to the left wing. It'll go over to Underdahl. Underdahl leaves a pass to a cutter. Now a pass goes out to Kryl. Her three doesn't make it. And now the Gators looking to score a point for the first time in a long time here. They led 17-5, have not scored in at least 5 minutes. Now past Dahl, gets it over to the far sideline. A long two, rattling it home are the Gators with the basket on the far side. And that will be Blazik with her 4th point of the game. Pretty balanced scoring attack for Badger Greenbush-Middle River. They lead 19-12. So a 7-point lead. Top of the key with the ball for the Chargers is Kryl. Leaves it off to Nelson. Now back to the wing, Anderson. Anderson dribbles up to the top, has the ball knocked away, picking up the loose ball are the Gators, and then speeding into the front court, right-hand layup off the mark. And then a foul is going to be called, and that will be on Blazik. So Tessany Blazik will pick up her 2nd personal, 10th team foul at the line. Shooting the double bonus will be Sadie Anderson, who's 0 for 2 from the free throw line. First free throw, good. .309 remaining. And the second free throw is good. 2 points now for Anderson. 19-14. Pass goes off left wing. Now a shot put up, no good. Rebound grab, put back up, no good by Dahl. And the ball is loose and fighting for it. Ooh. Showing some muscle there was Badger Greenbush-Middle Rivers' Kinsley Hansen. She wanted to rip the ball away. The Charger player did not let go, and she might be regretting that now because she got tossed. Hansen showing some big-time strength there. 19-14. Softball practice starts Monday. The Gators don't want to start quite yet. Looking outside. No point in starting practice yet. So Husker called for a foul. That's the 11th team foul of this first half on the Gators. First free throw for Underdahl is good. .236 remaining. 19-15. And it'll stay there, but the rebound is grabbed by the Chargers. They put it back up, get the bucket, and the foul. Are you kidding me? Cassidy Dahl picks up her second personal foul. That's the 12th team foul. Did they not count it? Nope. It didn't go, okay. I was looking down to rate who got the rebound, then I looked up and they're celebrating like they made it. So I thought they're getting an N1 here, but both free throws are missed, so the opportunity squandered away by the Chargers, but they're down by 4. Now it'll be Reese, runner through the lane, way off the mark. And the Gators, they have not had much for quality attempts here in this last 7 minutes or so. They led 17-5, so it's a 10-2 run since then. And now we'll have another foul called on Badger Greenbush-Middle River. That'll be on Husker. That'll be her third personal foul. And the first free throw is good for Nelson. Nelson, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. And the second free throw is short. Rebound is grabbed by Jacobson, and she is called for the travel. Getting ready to tomahawk chop that one with the block was Jade Reese, and Jacobson, for some reason, didn't get the shot off. She just held on to it. Now a 3, and that's a big basket there for Badger Greenbush-Middle River. Minute 55 left as Hansen gets the 3. With it is Underdahl for the Chargers. 22-16, just like that. It's a 6-point lead. Now 2, foot on the line is off the mark. Rebound, though, grab, put back up by the Chargers, no good. Rebound again. Salo leaves it off to Jacobson. Her 3 is good. Her second 3 of the game, and the Chargers back to within 3. 22-19 after the three-pointer by Jacobson. Now the Gators working it around. Far sideline. Pass goes up to Dahl at the top of the key. Bounce pass inside. Back to Dahl. Dahl pulls up just inside the free throw line. In and out, no good. Jacobson with the rebound. Lobs a pass over to Underdahl on the right wing. Now back up top of the key. It'll go off left wing. Picking up the dribble. Pass goes up top of the key to Salo. 43 seconds left in the half. Jacobson leaves it out. Underdahl left wide open. Her jumper's too strong. Rebound is loose, and then a foul is going to be called on Goodridge Grygla. The foul will be on Salo. First personal. That is the third team foul on Goodridge Grygla. 22-19 the score. Gators lead by 3. They'll bring it up into the front court along the far sideline, pulling up for the jumper, hitting off the back of the rim, no good, as Kenzie Dahl, she gets the ball back, puts up the shot, and that shot out of her hands. And Jacobson now, she'll drive into the lane, stops, turns around, fadeaway jumper, way off the mark, rebound. The Gators. Now a pass. That is loose and picked up by the Gators, and there's a foul on Jacobson, who is frustrated. So Jacobson picks up her second personal foul. That'll be the fourth team foul. Well, with 4.9 seconds left, if I was Coach Johnsrud, I'd be getting Jacobson out of there. Don't want her to pick up her third foul with 4.9 seconds left. Pass goes up top of the key to Dahl. Dahl spots up for the three, hits it. Kenzie Dahl with the three at the buzzer. And the Gators with a little momentum going into the second half. They lead by 6, 25-19. We will take a break. We'll be back. Take a look at the first half scoring. We'll take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update and a whole lot more. That's all going to be coming up here in the halftime show on the KROX live stream.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
With the fall season right around the corner, Grove Mechanical in Crookston is ready to prepare you for winter. They suggest having your heating system serviced regularly to keep things running smoothly. A skilled technician will clean and service your heating equipment to ensure safe and efficient operation. It's never too early to get ready for the upcoming winter season. Before the cold sets in, call Grove Mechanical today, your hometown heating and cooling professionals. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or visit their website, grovemech.com.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Fix it, do it, remodel it, and improve it with the help of Crookston Hardware Hank. They have everything you need from electrical to plumbing supplies, paint, stain, and paint supplies, power and hand tools, housewares, and things to fix up and clean up. Crookston Hardware Hank carries seasonal items, shovels, rakes, grills, bird feeders, bird seed, pet food, and much more. For home projects, repairs, and more, shop Crookston Hardware Hank, University Avenue in Crookston.
You've got a lot more going for you with Hank, Hardware Hank.
Happy Joe's in Crookston has some grand news. Our buffet is back. Come grab all your favorites, including our pizza, pasta, and breadsticks, plus more. Buffet is open 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Happy Joe's, good times to be together.
Tradition, your sports leader.
Look at him rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
The voice of the Valley since 1948. 1260 AM, KROX Crookston.
Welcome back to the Ralph Engelstead Arena in Thief River Falls as the Badger Greenbush-Middle River Gators lead Goodridge Grygla by a score of 25-19 at halftime in the Section 8A girls basketball semifinal. The first half scoring, pretty balanced scoring attack for the Gators. Kenzie Dahl had 7, and then 6 points for Kinsley Hansen. 4 points for Tessany Blazik. 3 points apiece for Jade Reese and Hannah Bergsnev, and 2 points for Cassidy Dahl. For Goodridge Grygla, they were led by Caitlin Jacobson with 12 points, so 12 of the 19 team points. 3 points off the bench for Morgan Underdahl, 2 points apiece for Sadie Anderson and Ashlyn Nelson. So only 4 players score for the Chargers and 6 for Badger Greenbush Middle River. We'll take a break. We'll be back. Take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. Let you know who won the first semifinal. That'll be coming up right after this on the KROX video stream.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
Hello, this is Lindsay Erdman, Executive Director at Benedictine Living Community Crookston. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services that we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute short stay and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. Please know how very proud Benedictine Living Community of Crookston is to serve our community.
Hi, I'm TJ Oshie here at Marvin Headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota.
The Lake Town way of life is appealing to so many people.
We've got a thriving school system, coffee shops, breweries, restaurants, and hockey is the hub of our community. We're probably the last place left in Minnesota where hockey is actually free.
The way Marvin supports the town supports Marvin is awesome.
There's opportunities for you, work hard, self-educate. The sky's the limit here at Marvin.
Help support Crookston Youth Hockey. The Crookston Blue Line Club works hard to improve youth hockey, and club investments help keep the hockey program costs down. The Blue Line Club has paid for equipment, liability insurance, Maha registration fees, Mite Park and Rec fees, and USA Hockey membership fees. The Crookston Blue Line Club also pays tournament entry fees, home tournament expenses, and website development and maintenance. For more information, contact any Blue Line Club member. Please help support Crookston Youth Hockey.
And welcome back as we have the Badger Greenbush-Middle River Gators leading Goodridge Grygla 25-19 at the half in the Section 8A semifinals. As we take a look at the scoreboard update brought to you by Draft Sports Bar and Grill in Crookston. Draft Sports Bar and Grill, they are right next to the Crookston Sports Center on the northeast end of town. A wide variety of items on the menu, from burgers to salads to pastas. They have some great tacos as well, walleye, salmon, you name it. They have a wide variety at Draft Sports Bar and Grill.
Excuse me. Well, taking a look at our scoreboard, the Twins beat Baltimore 7-6, as you heard on KROX earlier today. And the girls basketball, the first semifinal of 8A, it was Fosston jumping out to an 11-0 run, and they beat Cass Lake Bena 53-39. And Badger Greenbush-Middle River, they lead at Goodridge Grygla 25-19 at the half. Section 8 AA tournament semifinals, they will be playing tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Perham will take on Dilworth Glendon Felton. Then at 7:30, Thief River Falls will take on Wadena Deer Creek. So good luck to the Prowlers representing the North. And we'll be cheering the Prowlers on and Coach Praska and their crew. Speaking of tenacious defense, the Prowlers definitely have that. So that'll be at Detroit Lakes tomorrow. And the Minnesota Wild, they're hosting Calgary as we speak. And let's see. We will scoreless. Oh, shocker. No points. Okay, the Red Hot Wild have been playing pretty darn well. So we'll keep you updated on that one. The Timberwolves, they've been winning some games as well. They're hosting Philadelphia at the Target Center. That was the site of the Big Ten Women's Basketball Championship in the games tournament all this past week. They had the Big Ten record, just shy of 10,000 people at the game. Granted, out of those 9,600, I think it was, 9,200 were from Iowa. But hey, it is what it is, and that was a good sign. Good crowds at the Big Ten tournament at Minneapolis. So hopefully it'll be coming back. Brings a lot of money to town. There's no doubt about that. But scoreless, the Wild and the Flames, the Timberwolves. Remember what we said about playing well? Well, they're not tonight. They trail 104-80. They're losing to the 76ers. That's with 5:25 left in the fourth quarter there. So Allen Iverson must have came back. Jerry Stackhouse. Who else played for Dr. J? I have no idea who's on the 76ers this year. Bo? Nobody knows. 25-19. It's Joel Embiid or, I don't know. Who knows? Second half is underway, 25-19. Badger Greenbush-Middle River leading Goodridge Grygla. 6 points. Chargers finished the half strong. They got behind early by a score of was 17-5. And after that, they played much better. So getting behind by 12 points. Over halfway through the first half, and then they get within 6, and that was a 3 right before the buzzer. Otherwise, it would have been a 3-point deficit at halftime. And now trying to make it a 3-point deficit is the Chargers. The three-pointer off the mark for Salo. Coming back will be Badger Greenbush-Middle River. Dahl on the far sideline. Lays a pass up top of the key. Faking the shot. Driving a bit is Hansen. Lays it back to Dahl. Her pull-up just inside the free throw line jumper, kisses it off the glass. That's her 9th point of the game. Back to an 8-point lead now for Badger Greenbush-Middle River. Coach Dahl, I'm sure, was asking his team to play much better offensively. Now a nice pass by Jacobson, not able to handle it though, was her teammate DeLage. They still keep the ball. Pass on the right wing, Anderson. Lays it back left wing over to Salo. Salo stops at the free throw line, leaves it back left wing, over to Anderson. And then a pass inside, and laid it in for 2 is DeLage. That'll be her first points of the game, 27-21. Coming right back, Dahl, she lays it up for 2. Kenzie Dahl taking the game over. She has the last 7 Badger Greenbush-Middle River points, including that 3 to end the first half. Pass off left wing. Goes over to DeLage. Now up to Jacobson. Her a long 2-pointer off the mark. Rebound Blazek for the Gators. Well, an 8-point lead, dangerous territory here if you're a Charger fan. With your team trailing by 8. Now pass off to Blazek. Her 3 is off the mark. Gets her own rebound. Off to Dahl. Dahl leaves a pass inside. Wide open underneath. A nice extra pass as Hannah Bergnev lays it in for her 5th point of the game. And it's 31-21. Back to a double-digit lead for Badger Greenbush-Middle River. Now Jacobson lobs a pass into the front court. Up to Salo. Salo dribbles off to the left wing, now spins back up to the top of the key. Still the right-hand dribble. Dumps it off left wing, over to Anderson. Anderson lobs it inside to DeLage. She turns around, puts up the shot, no good. Foul is called, and DeLage will be at the line shooting 2 shots. It'll be on Kinsley Hansen. That's her 2nd personal foul. That'll be the first foul of the second half. Now the first free throw off the back iron, no good. Now the second free throw. Shot is good. 3 points now for DeLage, 31-22. Gators lead by 9. Nice step through for Dahl. It's off the mark. The rebound is grabbed by the Gators. That was Reese. And she is fouled on the play. That'll be the 3rd personal foul on Caitlin Jacobson. So Jacobson will have to check out with those 3 fouls. And that's a big foul with 14:32 remaining. Jacobson, who had 12 of the 19 first half points for the Chargers. Now a 3 is off the mark. Rebound grabbed by the Gators, driving into the lane. Nice strong take. It goes, hits every part of the rim but the middle, and then the Gators put up a shot, no good. Another rebound is grabbed, put back up, no good. And this time Kinsley Hansen is fouled as she'll be at the line shooting 2. That'll be the first personal on Croyle. Second team foul in the second half, and the free throw is good for Kinsley Hansen. She now has 7 points. Now the second free throw. Shot is good. 8 points now for Hansen. 33-22, 11-point lead. Biggest lead of the second half for the Gators. With it, dribbling is Nelson. Nelson leaves a pass to Cryle. Back over to the right wing to Anderson. Anderson leaves it out far sideline to DeLage. Now back to the left wing to Nelson. Nelson leaves it up top of the key to Salo. Her 3, too strong. Rebound is loose, picked up by the Gators. Travel, double dribble. She was getting ready to throw it, was Reese. Coach Dahl, he made a motion right away. He said, telling her to push it up the floor. I think Reese took that as I'm going to throw it up the floor. Got caught in between of wanting to throw it and wanting to dribble. And the travel called, and now we're going to have a foul in the paint. So there was a little battle going on there, and it's going to be on the Gators. That'll be on Cassidy Dahl. That'll be her 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. Inbound pass. Putting up the shot, too strong. Rebound is Blazek. Blazek leaves the pass off to Dahl. Dahl stops. Now leaves it off. Cutting right to the basket, laying it in for 2 is Kinsley Hansen. And a timeout's going to be called by Badger Greenbush-Middle River. 13 and a half minutes remaining in the game. Badger Greenbush-Middle River 35, Goodridge Grygla 22. We'll be back right after this minute timeout.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Minnesota high school sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
35-22 the score, 13 and a half minutes remaining from one of these teams advancing to the section championship where they'll take on the Fosston Greyhounds. Fosston jumped out to an 11-0 lead and really didn't budge the rest of the way. Now driving into the lane, another foul is going to be called. They're going to say it was before the shot. Nobody in the gym, as far as the players go, are buying it. They're all lined up to shoot free throws. So the foul is going to be the second personal on Kenzie Dahl. Pass goes up top of the key. Now off to the left wing, driving in. Shot goes out far sideline. Now putting up the shot. It's blocked by Dahl. Looking up the floor, dribbling up is Hansen. Hansen stops on the right wing, leaves it to Dahl. Dahl will cut in, pull up a jumper. It rattles around the rim and falls in good. Kenzie Dahl with her 13th point of the game. 37-22. The Gators starting to pull away now with a 15-point lead. Now another steal. Dahl speeds into the front court, attacks the paint, and is fouled, and will be at the line shooting two. So the foul, that's going to be on Caitlin Jacobson. That'll be her fourth personal foul. And at this point, you really have no choice if you're Coach Johnsrud. Well, he's, I think, arguing to say it was on one of the other players. He's pointing to Kylie DeLage. So Underdahl will check back in. Jacobson going to check out. Now the free throw for Dahl. Man and out, no good. 37-22 the score. It'll be Charger ball. And we'll have a substitution here. Checking in will be Husker. Dahl checks out. And Dahl is not sure where she's going. Oh, she's got a cramp, so she's going to try to work out the cramp, I believe. Now at the top of the key. Don't see that very often here in the playoffs, but somebody with a cramp. Shot put up by the Chargers. That's off the mark. Rebound up to the top of the key. Pass is deflected. No, it wasn't much of one because Dahl is back on the bench. Now at the top of the key with the ball is Reese. Leaves a pass off left wing. Hansen spins. Nice up and under move. Puts it up. It's good. Beautiful move by Kinsley Hansen. She went with the spin move and then the up and under. She is pulling out all the fantastic post moves, and she finished it off with a basket. And now Goodridge Grygla trailing by the largest margin of the game. 11:57 remaining, 39-22. Again, the winner will take on Fosston, who beat Cass Lake Bena earlier on the KROX video stream. We will have the championship game Friday night at 7 o'clock. We'll stream that live, so you can watch it. We'll share the link on Thursday. So be looking for that on the KROX YouTube channel. We'll also be doing the boys semifinals and championship. The semifinals will be on Monday of next week because Tuesday is Township Election Night. And we won't get started on that. A lot of 16 to 18-year-olds really excited about those township elections. We do live in rural Minnesota, so it is important. I understand that, but most of them are mail-in ballots these days. So someday maybe we won't have to worry about that. And why March? Now a foul is going to be called. We just can't go a minute without a foul. And that'll be the first on Sierra Westberg. 11:45 remaining. Inbound pass goes top of the key. Making a move is DeLage. Leaves a pass off left wing over to Salo. Salo back up top of the key to Nelson. Now back over right wing. Fired up a three. That's short off the front of the rim. Rebound is grabbed by the Gators. Bergsnev leaves it to Reese. Reese leaves a pass up top of the key. Now off to the left wing. Pass back inside to Reese. She'll drive in. Left-hand layup is good. 5 points now for Reese. And she is the fourth player to score here in the second half for the Gators. So they're going to come with 4 new fresh players. Now the ball tipped away. It's picked up by Reese. Reese drives in, lays it up good. Jade Reese with her 7th point of the game after the steal. It's now a 43-22 lead for the Gators. Pass off right wing to Jacobson. She'll fire up a three, airballs it. Rebound, Gators, and then it goes right into the hands of a slicing Nelson. She misses the layup. Oh, man. She did everything right except just didn't finish that layup. 10:24 left. Chargers could be in their season if they don't turn things around. And the foul is going to be called on DeLage. That is going to be, believe it or not, folks, her first personal. We have a player out there that picked up their first. Blazik will check in back into the game. Jordan Lee will check in for the first time. Also checking back in will be Cassidy Dahl for the Gators. Reese stays out there. And a ball is deflected. Kicked. Inbound pass goes up, top of the key to Dahl. Cassidy, left-hand dribble. Dumps it off left wing. Now up to Dahl. Dahl spins in the paint. Kicks the pass back out. Now over to Dahl on the near corner. Inside to Blazik. Turns around, puts up the shot, in and out, no good. Rebound grab by Dahl, puts it back in. Cassidy Dahl, her 4th point of the game. And now it's a 23-point lead, and doubling up the Chargers are Badger Greenbush-Middle River, almost halfway through this second half. Pass inside, stolen away. With it is Dahl, leaves it off near sideline. A 3-point attempt for Jordan Lee. That's off the mark. Rebound, Jacobson. She looks up the floor, will dribble up, off to the right wing. Now up to the top of the key, back over to the left wing. It'll go to Salo. Salo back over, far corner to DeLage. DeLage leaves it up top of the key to Nelson. Nelson back right wing, over to Anderson. Anderson cuts into the paint, puts up the shot. It's off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound, Dahl. Cassidy almost traveled to try a long bounce pass. It's going to be stolen away. Driving into the lane is Salo. Bounce pass, it is stolen away. Now a baseball pass from Dahl up to Blazik. She has it knocked away. A scrum on the floor. Coming away with it is Nelson. Nelson drives in, stops, bounces a pass to Jacobson, kicks it back. Nelson fires a three, too strong. Rebound loose. Jacobson has it tapped to her. Jacobson at the top of the key. Leaves a pass off right wing. Now a three-pointer is off the front of the rim. No good for Salo. And a travel's called on Dahl. So the turnover on Badger Greenbush-Middle River. 8:23 remaining. 45-22. Badger Greenbush-Middle River with the lead over halfway through the second half. Pass goes up top of the key. Underdahl with it on the left wing. Dribbles back. Hounded by the Gator defense. Pass off to Nelson. Nelson, the sophomore, she's going to be a good one for several more years to come. Now a nice move inside, and laying it in for two is Jacobson for her 14th point. That's her first points in the second half. Still a 21-point lead for Badger Greenbush-Middle River. Flexing their muscles here, especially in the second half. Now a pull-up jumper for Dahl. In and out, no good. That was Cassidy Dahl. Jacobson with the rebound, doing some fancy dribbling, brings it up into the front court, up to the top of the key, dribbles off to the right wing, greeted by Dahl. Bounce pass, it's going to be stolen away. Driving into the lane, left-hand layup is good for Hansen. That is her 8th point of the half. She now has 14 in the game. And the Gators anticipate so well, play solid defense. Pass goes off right wing to DeLage. Her three is way too strong. Rebound. Grabbed by Blazik. Blazik leaves a pass. Back to Dahl. Kenzie with it. Up to the top of the key. Bounces a pass near sideline. Over to Hansen. Hansen skips a pass back to Kenzie Dahl. Her three-pointer. Too strong. Rebound. Cassidy Dahl in the near corner. And a timeout's going to be called by Badger Greenbush-Middle River. 6:47 remaining in the game. Badger Greenbush-Middle River 47. Goodridge Grygla 24 on the Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. We'll take a break. We'll be back right after this 30-second timeout. Gators have the ball after the timeout. Cassidy Dahl, nice pass play right off the inbound pass, a little give and go play, but not able to finish it off is Hansen, and the Chargers have the ball, trailing by 23. Just inside the half-court circle with it is Nelson. Nelson, now a pass inside to DeLage, and she puts it up for her 5th point of the game. At the top of the key, Dahl leaves a pass, tried to get it into Blazik. It was tipped away out of bounds. Last touch by the Chargers. Checking back into the game will be Hannah Bergsnev, the senior. Well, 4 seniors and a sophomore. The starting 5 for the Gators. For Goodridge Grygla, 3 seniors and 2 sophomores. Gators are pretty senior dominated this year. And that's a large reason why they've had so much success. These seniors have had a lot of success all the way up. Now on the right wing, it'll be a Blazik. Pull-up jumper off the back iron. Rebound. Grabbed by the Chargers. Now it'll be Jacobson driving into the lane. Puts up the shot, and that's good. Jacobson with her 16th point of the game came to the jump stop. That was the big factor there. Now a pass goes up to Bergsnev. She'll speed into the front court. Stops. Oh, man, they had Hansen wide open all by herself. Now a pass inside, just backing her way in and getting the bucket is Blazik. And a foul, or not a foul, they're going to have an injury timeout here for Nelson, who looks like the side, got hit maybe in the side. But that was very NBA-like by Tessany Blazic. She just backs her way in, and the Chargers give way, and then she turns around and just kisses it off the glass for an easy bucket. It's like 80s, 90s NBA post moves there. Just back your way in. Shaquille O'Neal used to do that. Then they started hacking them. 49-28 the score, 5:01 remaining. And Kinsley Hansen will be called for the foul. That's her third personal foul. I think it's pretty safe to say we're going to have a Badger Greenbush-Middle River Fosston championship game. Now the pass inside to Jacobson. She kisses it off the glass, 49-30. Badger Greenbush-Middle River with the lead as Hansen tried to leave a pass inside to Bergsnev. It's tipped away. She regains control, leaves a pass up. Top of the key. Leaves it back over to Reese. Reese attacks Jacobson, now drives in. Left-hand shot way off the mark. Rebound, though, somehow grabbed and put back up by Hansen. No good. Chargers, Underdahl. With the rebound, leaves a pass. Right-hand dribble into the front court for Salo. Stops at the half-court circle. Leaves a pass off right wing to Underdahl. Now over to the far corner. Up top of the key. Goes to Anderson. Shot is off the mark. And the rebound. Jump ball is called. The possession arrow in favor of Goodridge Grygla. 4 minutes remaining in the ball game. 49-30. Badger Greenbush-Middle River with the lead. The Gators 24-3 on the season. Goodridge Grygla 19-6. Underdahl with the pass at the top of the key. Dumps a pass off left wing to DeLage, and then a foul is going to be called on Dahl. Now the Gators, they get their fouls for the most of them are pretty good, solid fouls. They play aggressive. They're going to pick up some fouls. That one was very touchy. Now a pass. It's going to be stolen away. Then it's knocked loose. Underdahl into the front court for the Chargers. And now Hansen meets her at the half-court circle and ties her up. Jump ball, the possession arrow in favor of Badger Greenbush-Middle River. Kind of turning into a hockey game here in the hockey arena. 3:39 remaining, 49-30. BGMR with the lead. Gators have done a much better job here of only committing 6 fouls in this second half. They had 15 in the first half. Now dribbling up to the top of the key is Dahl. Bounces a pass over to the far side to Hansen. Has it poked away out of bounds. Oh, they're going to say it was last touched by the Gators. Well, leading by 19, the Gator fans who weren't very happy right away, they quieted down pretty quick. Now pass inside, and there's basketball karma for you. The Gators will get it back. Bringing it up into the front court is Reese. Reese dribbles off, bounces a pass, gets it back, now leaves it to Dahl. Back just inside the half-court circle to Reese. Those two playing catch. Well, this will be the last year we get to see an end of a game like we did in the first game and this game, as the shot clock will be installed next year. Can't wait. And we'll have a foul called. 2:39 remaining. That is the 5th team foul. So there will be a shot clock next year in high school basketball, used in all games, especially the playoffs. And that is going to make close games at the end of in the playoffs especially, but all season long, much more exciting for the fans? That's a good question. What have they been using? Yeah, it's 35 or 30. 35, I believe, for both boys and girls, and we're looking forward to that. That's going to be a nice addition and much overdue. Now a pass inside to Dahl. That's off the mark as her shot hits the side of the rim. A long pass over the head of DeLage. But most schools have been in conference games, have been using that shot clock this year. (49-30). Gators lead with 2:04 remaining. Dahl at the half-court circle, dribbles off to the left wing. Spins, stops, leaves a pass out to Cassidy Dahl. Cassidy, couple dribbles. Working it around are the Gators. Pass over to the far corner, trailing by 19. The Chargers really not looking to foul, and why would you at this point? It's tough to foul your way back into a game. Trailing by 19, and there's a foul. That'll be on Underdahl. That'll be the 6th-team foul. And Cassidy Dahl will check out. Checking back in will be Blazic. Kenzie Dahl will be the inbounder. Lobs a pass up to Reese, and a pushing foul is going to be called on DeLage. They were going to let the play go until Reese fell down, and then they had to blow the whistle. Well, we're going to have some substitutions coming in as it looks like the Chargers going to get everybody on the bench in. So the first free throw for Reese is good. Well, let's pull out the trusty roster. And the second free throw attempt for Reese is also good. 9 points for Jade Reese. She'll check out of the game as victory is near here for the Gators. And a foul is called at the line. Will be Underdahl. Well, Coach Dahl doing a nice job. He's getting his bench in as well. Telling the girls that have played to go to the end of the bench. Don't sit next to me. Get at the end of the bench. We're going to get some other players in. So bringing the ball up are the Gators, leading 51-30. Pass goes off left wing. Driving in. Pass is deflected. J.C. Hansen was looking for somebody. But Underdahl grabs it. Under a minute remaining in this semifinal game. Pass is saved before it goes out of bounds. The Gators are going to bring it up. A right-hand hip-high dribble. With it is Hansen. Leaves a pass into the near corner over to Jordan Lee. She drives baseline, puts up the shot, no good. Gets her own rebound and puts it in. Jordan Lee. We'll have another substitution as Lee checks out. And checking in will be Quinn Vasura, the 5'7" sophomore. Vasura from that outstanding wrestling family. Her older brothers were, we'll say, pretty good. Just pretty good in wrestling. 53-30. 30 seconds left. Gators pretty good in girls basketball as well. Now the pass on the right wing. Over to the near sideline. Ball is knocked away. Trying to make a move there was Navia Cutterba, the freshman. Now the pass goes to Underdahl. Firing up a three, short off the front of the rim. Rebound is grabbed by Vasura. Now into the front court, 6 seconds left. Well, let's see if we can get a shot off for some of these bench players. They're not going to shoot. 53-30, the final score. The Badger Greenbush-Middle River Gators, pretty impressive in this ball game, and they're putting Fosston on note, saying we're ready for what should be a great championship game on Friday night at 7 o'clock right here at Ralph Engelstad Arena. We encourage you to get here to the arena, but if you can't, we will have it live streamed on this very same channel, KROX's YouTube channel and the KROX live stream. We'll take a break. We'll be back. We'll run through the scoring, run through our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. That's going to be coming up next as Badger Greenbush-Middle River 53, Goodridge Grygla 30.
Maralt's Home Furnishings in Fosston is your appliance, furniture, electronic, and flooring expert. They're proud to have served Fosston and the surrounding area for over 50 years. They're committed to offering you top-name brands like Whirlpool, FlexSteel, Spring Air, and Congolium for kitchen and laundry appliances, bedroom and living room furniture, flooring, and mattresses. Come in and experience personalized one-on-one service by their exceptional sales staff and meet new owners Mike and Michelle Kerfman. Create your perfect home at your one-stop shop where they sell the best Maralt's Home Furnishings in downtown Fosston. Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts in Fosston has a little bit of everything, and they provide great hometown service. You can have your prescriptions filled and delivered to your home or go through the drive-through window for quick pickups. Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts also has a very nice selection of gift items for any occasion, including a variety of home decor, toys, kitchen items, personal care products, and a nice assortment of apparel. Stop in and see all the great merchandise they sell. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7:30, Saturday, 8:30 to 3, and closed on Sundays. Nord's Pharmacy and Gifts in downtown Fosston. Stop by Lapeer Oil Company East and West in Fosston and fill your vehicle up. They carry Marathon gasoline and diesel. Feeling a little hungry? Check out their specials and their deli. Monday and Friday, they offer daily soups. Tuesday and Thursday specials is tacos. On Wednesday, stop in at Lapeer Oil Company and enjoy a fantastic pizza buffet. Check Lapeer Oil Company's Facebook page to get updates on all their specials. Headed to the lake to go fishing? They carry a nice selection of bait as well. Lapeer Oil Company East and West in Fosston would like to wish area teams best of luck.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
Well, the Badger Greenbush-Middle River Gators will be the West subsection champions, but more importantly, they are going to the Section 8A championship game where they will take on the Fosston Greyhounds at 7 o'clock on Friday night. We'll have the Riverview Health pregame coverage here on the KROX video stream at 6:30, opening tip at 7, and it should be a dandy between these two teams. The Gators led 25-19 at halftime. They used a very strong second half to win 53-30. The balanced scoring attack for the Gators, Kinsley Hansen had 14, 13 for Kenzie Dahl, 9 points for Jade Reese, 6 points for Tessany Blazik, 5 for Hannah Bergsnev, 4 for Cassidy Dahl, 2 for Jordan Lee. 53 points total, 25 in the first half and 28 in the second half for the Gators. For Goodridge Grygla, they scored 19 in the first, only 11 points in the second half. So 28-11, they were outscored in the second half. And 18 of those 30 points were scored by Caitlin Jacobson. Then 5 points for Kylie DeLage, 3 points off the bench for Morgan Underdahl, 2 points apiece for Sadie Anderson and Ashlyn Nelson. Goodridge Grygla will end the season with a 19-7 record. The Badger Greenbush-Middle River Gators, they improved to 25-3 and will take on Fosston on Friday night. Taking a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. The first semifinal game, as you saw here on the KROX video stream, it was the Fosston Greyhounds. They jumped out to an 11-0 lead to start the game. They never looked back the rest of the way as they beat the Cass Lake Bena Panthers by a score of 53-39. Twins baseball, they beat Baltimore 7-6, and the Minnesota Wild, they are playing as we speak. They're in the third period, still scoreless. 11-17 left in the game there. The Timberwolves, that has now become a final. They fall to the 76ers, 117-94. And in the Summit League Men's Basketball Championship, it's all Oral Roberts. They are hammering North Dakota State 61-30. That's with 15 minutes left in the game there, so it's all Oral Roberts there. So that is it on our scoreboard. Again, we are going to have the Section 8A championship game. That'll be Friday night. Right here on the KROX video stream as Badger Greenbush-Middle River will take on the Fosston Greyhounds. 7 o'clock is the opening tip. We'll start the pregame coverage at 6:30 right here on the KROX video stream. Congratulations to the Gators and the Greyhounds. It's going to be a battle of the G's in the Section 8A championship game. That should about do it for Wyatt Morrell, who had the play-by-play of this, the first game, for Bull Melby, who had the camera duties and firing the ads, paying the bills throughout both games. We thank him for his steady hand there, and we thank you for listening and tuning in as well, because without you tuning in, we wouldn't have the sponsors. And, of course, first and foremost, everything we do is all people wonder, well, how do you make your money? Well, we sell advertising. That is it. That is how we make our money. And buy a lottery ticket once in a while to try to make some money. But that hasn't worked out yet. So all the ads that you see, that's how we're able to do everything we do, whether it's video ads or radio ads. Sponsorship is how we do everything we do. So without these tremendous sponsors, we wouldn't be able to do all these games, stream all this stuff. So make sure you thank them. The best way to thank these sponsors is by patronizing their business, or at the very least tell them thank you for being a sponsor of exciting high school athletics on the KROX live stream and KROX radio. The schedule for the rest of the week: Thursday, we are going to have a couple games on KROX radio. Crookston and 8AA, they're going to take on the Holly Nuggets. Going to be a tough task for Crookston. We'll have that at 6 o'clock. We got an email while we were here in Thief River Falls. They've moved that game to a 6 o'clock start. So then at 7:45, we will head to UMC, where we will have an 8A game there. And then on Saturday, we will have all four. Right now, it's looking like we're going to have all four Section 8A boys quarterfinal games. So you can listen to that here on KROX as well. And then on Friday, we'll have the Section 8A Girls Basketball Championship on the KROX live stream. And then next Monday, we will live stream the 8A Boys Basketball semifinals. And then next Friday, we'll have the championship as well. So we have you covered here the rest of the section tournament season on KROX. Thanks for tuning in, and again, thanks, and hope we'll catch you again on the next broadcast here on the KROX live stream. The BGMR Gators improved to 25-3 on the year as they beat the Goodridge Grygla Chargers, who end their season at 19-7 53-30. Gators victorious. Thank you and have a great